What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back for the Arsenal v Man City live stream. Um, I feel a little bit down, man. I was excited for this game, and then I saw the starting lineup, and boy, man, I'm panicking. I mean, I don't want to be negative before anything's happened, but boy, Mikel Arteta, what a team you have picked. What's your thoughts on this team? Because I'm just looking at it going, how are we going to beat Man City with that starting lineup, man? I mean, you never know. I mean, maybe Arteta's thinking, start with high energy, make it difficult for Man City, press them from the front, and then maybe later on, he makes his five substitutes if we're still in the game, and then maybe we beat them in the second half. But that team looks weak. I mean, let me read the team out. Leno in goal, back four, Bellerin, Mustafi, Pablo Mari, and Tierney. Midfield three, Guendouzi, Xhaka, and Willock, and then Saka and Ketia and Aubameyang. I mean, if you take Aubameyang out of that team, that is basically like, what is that? That's Southampton, Bournemouth, Newcastle. I mean, boy, man, I predicted 3-1 before the game. Oh, big up my boy, by the way, Ray Jihad's Gaming. Check out his channel, man. One of the best FIFA players I know. Go and check that out. But I was predicting 3-1 to Man City before the game. But boy, I'm looking at that team. I'm thinking, I'm scared. I feel like this could be a bad one. Big up Omar. Omar says our midfield will get ripped to shreds. I think you're being kind, bro, honestly. Let's have a look. See what else. Oops, sorry. Arsenal are getting slapped. You've seen their bench. Sané, Aguero, Bernardo Silva. I mean, they're just going to bring on like 200 million off the bench just quickly. Ragey, yeah. Big up Ad says, see a City win 3-1. You're being kind, bro. 3-1. Have you seen our starting lineup? Jesus. Look at City's bench. City's bench is better than Arsenal's team. Let's have a look. What else? We will win. I believe in Aubameyang. What can Aubameyang play? Right back, left back, centre back. Centre mid, holding midfield. City's team: Ederson in goal. They got Kyle Walker right back, Mendy at left back, Laporte and Eric Garcia at centre back. I mean, I've heard about this Garcia, but it just shows when Pep's just playing youngsters at centre back. Silva, Gundogan, and De Bruyne. I mean, look at their midfield compared to ours. Our midfield is Willock, Guendouzi, and Xhaka. Theirs is Gundogan, David Silva, and De Bruyne, and they got Mahrez, Jesus, and Sterling up front. They got the luxury of bringing man on like Aguero off the bench. He says, what formation do we even play? Well, I think it's a bit like a Christmas pudding, isn't it? A bit of a mess, really. They're saying 4-2-3-1. They're saying Aubameyang's up front, Joe Willock in the 10. They've got Eddie and Ketia on the right and Saka on the left. I mean, I don't know. I do not know what to think about that team. Charles says, Curtis, do you think there's a difference between this team and something Emery would have picked? Well, all I'm saying, if Emery would have picked this team, he would have been hammered. So does Arteta get away with it? He said, you have no faith in the youth, Curtis. Yeah, do you know what? You can have faith in the youth, but number one, are the youth good enough? Number two, are you playing them in their right position? And Ketia, it says here, is playing right winger. I've never seen him play right wing. He's playing right wing against Bernard Mendy, who's a quality left back. Let's have a look. Curtis, we had such a long break. Everybody should be ready and fit to play. Why such a weak starting 11 against City? I mean, is Arteta writing it off and just thinking, we're going to lose the game, let me just blood the young players? I don't know. Curtis, this is going to be hard to watch. Honestly, John, I don't see any way that we can win this game with that starting lineup. And I hope I'm proved wrong. I don't want people to think I'm being negative. I'm trying to be realistic. But, Mustafi's starting at centre-back with Pablo Mari. I mean, they're lucky Aguero's not starting because Aguero's intelligence and movement, he would be destroying them. Saka will be a surprise for them. Says, yeah, I think Saka may do okay. But Kyle Walker's not the best of right backs. I feel like Saka can trouble him. Raphael says, Curtis, going to have to unsubscribe because your videos constantly distract me from my work. Oh, respect as always. Appreciate your efforts. Hang in there, bro. Just turn it off for a little bit. Omar said, look at that midfield, Curtis fam. Our midfield will get ripped to shreds. I mean, geez, you look at their midfield compared to ours. It's like chalk and cheese. Guendouzi, Xhaka and Willock. Guendouzi, Xhaka and Willock for Arsenal's midfield. That is how far we've fallen. Their midfield, David Silva, De Bruyne and Gundogan. I mean, the levels are astonishing. Charlie says Mustafi has done well under Arteta. I mean, but what is doing well? Has he gone from really bad to average, or has he actually become a really good centre-back? To me, he's somebody who was underperforming, who's just playing slightly better. I don't think he's actually playing that well. David Luiz, Pepe and Lacazette should have started. Yeah, I would have definitely played Luiz and Pepe. I did a lineup. I picked Aubameyang, Martinelli and Pepe. Yeah, I had Lacazette on the bench. Let's have a look. Irfan says Pepe and Ceballos should have started. I'm really surprised Ceballos is not in that midfield. I remember Guendouzi and Xhaka playing in centre midfield last season, and it was horrific every time those two partnered each other because Xhaka will try and sit and protect, and Guendouzi just runs off and does his own thing. Raphael said, is Martinelli unfit? He was a standout player last time you guys played City. I mean, what does he have to do to get a stop? John says Bellerin is going to get ripped. Sterling, then Sané will come on. Oh, imagine playing right back for Arsenal tonight. You got Raheem Sterling, and then when he's had enough, they're going to bring on Leroy Sané. I mean, the only thing I'm thinking is Arteta thinking, just use the energy and bring on the stronger players towards the end. But I don't see how you stay in the game. Horrible pivot, mate. That pivot is like, mate, I don't know what to say. But you never know. They may prove us wrong. My prediction is Arteta is trying to be high pressing and hard working to bring the Pepes and Laccas on later. But boy, let's hope we're still in the game at that point. Omar says, Curtis, I'm trying my hardest not to swear. Oh, my days. I am as well, bro. Do you know what it is? We haven't played for 3 months. So I don't want to, annihilate them before we've even started. But that attack, I mean, Arsenal's bench, Ceballos, Lacazette, Maitland-Niles, Pepe, Luiz, Nelson, Martinez, Kolasinac and Martinelli. I mean, we've got better players on the bench than we have in the starting lineup. Kelvin said, I don't know, Curtis. I'm just hoping the score is respectable. And that's how embarrassing it is. We're just hoping for a respectable score. How many of you actually think we can win this game? You've seen the starting lineup. How many of you think we can beat them? What a lineup. It's very weak. Very, very weak, bro. Very weak. The excuse will be, it's only the first game, give them time. I mean, come on, man. We've waited 3 months. I'm sure Arteta should have had a plan before this. George says, go Arsenal, go. Hello from Australia. Well, it's probably the best place to be as far as you can away from that game that you're about to just watch. Adil said, where is Saliba? In France, mate. He's not, I believe he joins Arsenal in training in the next 2 weeks. Obviously, he's not eligible to play in any games this season. Isn't Ketia going to push into a stricter role when we are attacking? It's going to be interesting. Sky Sports are actually now saying it's a 4-3-3. But though on their Sky Sports app, it says 4-2-3-1. Both very similar, I suppose. Where's it gone? Dan Stark says, Mr. 350k a week doesn't even travel. What a joke. He's probably at home playing Fortnite, bro. I think a new update came out today. I don't think he fancies this, but would Mesut Ozil have done anything in this game anyway? Man City away, it's not his type of game, I mean, I can't believe he's not on the bench. I mean, looking at that, why is he not on the bench? Crazy. Let's have a look. Binny man, big up Binny man. Hi mate, watching from Ethiopia. Big up, bro. Yeah man, take care. Let's hope. Let's hope we can watch something decent. You know, I watched a little bit of that Sheffield United game. It wasn't great. Apart from Nketiah for Pepe, I don't see anything wrong with it. Interesting. You know, I would have definitely played. I would have played David Luiz. I would have definitely played David Luiz at centre back. I would have played Ceballos in midfield. But hey, what do I know? Ebby said Nketiah, really, this lineup is asking for a battering. In it, bro. I'm telling you. Nathan said, do you think Arsenal are going to get at City by the counter-attack? I mean, let's hope so. Let's hope so. That's all we've got to hope for. Oza has a nosebleed on the M1. You know what? That guy doesn't like playing outside of London, I swear, especially at Man City. I remember the last time we played them and Gary Neville was hammering him, saying, yeah, he's walking around the pitch. He's not even working hard enough. Nicholas says Ceballos for Willock. Sahil says, big up Curtis. You of all players should know it's about resonance between players more than FIFA ratings. Relax, bro. Yeah, yo, listen, I know what you're saying. It's not always about the most glamorous starting lineup works, but you know, that lineup just hasn't filled me with hope. If you're optimistic, I'm glad. I'm trying to be. I don't want to write them off before the game finishes. Jeff says, stay positive. Up at 3 a.m. in Taiwan, like the young energy and that nobody predicted this lineup. And that's the thing, you know, he wants to spring a surprise on Pep. He doesn't want to just play the predictable lineup that everyone's expecting. He wants him to have to deal with something different. Willock's ready, says Ricardo. I hope so. Spaceman said, surprises incoming, so get on it. Twisted Gunner, do you think Mikel Arteta is stupid? He knows more about Man City than any other Prem manager. Have faith. It's all right knowing, but it's another thing actually affecting them and winning them. He's still relying on the team lineup at the end of the day, and I just think he's picked a very risky team there. Sharon said, seriously, this lineup, do you think Arsenal can win this? I mean, let's hope Man City aren't at it. You know, I would rather have seen Jesus starting than Aguero, so that's a positive in that sense. I'm not saying he's not a good player. Jesus, he can definitely still do the business, but hopefully City aren't quite as at it and attack, and maybe we'll get the better of them. It says, hey Curtis, I'm a United fan, love your opinions, F's sake man. I was having my dinner, almost spat my food out when I saw that lineup. Oh my days, I'm telling you, man. Even as a fan as a different team, you must be looking at that and thinking, what is this Arsenal team they're picking? Eddie is playing right over Pepe. I mean, Pepe costs 72 million. He's a natural right winger. And we're playing a young striker who has hardly played ahead of him. Curtis, it's come out as 4-3-3, apparently. So we might only lose 4-0, says Taylor Gaves. Oh, mate. Agent goes, who would be your super subs? I think Ceballos, Pepe, Lacazette, Martinelli. I mean, we can make 5 subs, so that would be 4. Dem Boy said, other than Jesus, Man City team looks banging. I mean, they've even got the youngster at centre back, Garcia. I haven't really seen a lot of him, but apparently he's very highly rated. Have faith, bro. At least he can drag 5 off the bench. Or he might be making a substitution after 15 minutes. I tell you, one thing that might help, you know, I just watched a bit of that Sheffield United Aston Villa game. And it was very flat, you know. I think the teams, they may find it difficult to really, you know, get going and have that sort of momentum that they usually have. So maybe if the game's slow, City aren't fully at it, second half we bring on subs. But don't get twisted. Man City have got a great bench, you know, so they can bring on. Apologies if I sound a bit rude, people. I'm fuming. Omar, listen, man. We're all a little bit disappointed right now, but at the end of the day, let's just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm not happy. Do you think Tierney plays as a third centre back with Saka and Bellerin as wing backs out of possession? I think it's a 5 at the back, and that's a good point. It could be. Although as I said, I'm just looking on the app on Sky, and I mean, what would they play Bellerin as a third centre back though? Or Tierney? Yeah, I get your point. Possibly, yeah. It could be 5 at the back. He says, why is Saka right wing? I think they've put Saka down as left wing, and they're saying no one seems to know. That's the crazy thing. Everyone's kind of guessing. Martinelli should be ahead of Saka. I agree. Omar, it's cool, man. If you guys win, your mood will change. That's a very, very big if, though, Jibs. Very big if. Let's have a look. Big up, Curtis. Could this be an Arteta masterclass or a total blunder? I'm hoping it's a masterclass, because if we somehow win this game or even get a draw, he's going to look like a genius, and he'll be like, I picked this young team full of energy, press Man City, and they couldn't cope. Eddie's playing on the right over Pepe. Oh, mate. I mean, it's going to be interesting. That's all I know. That is all I know. How can you watch the game live? It's on TV, I believe. What channel? Sky. It's on Sky. Omar, come on. You said you was trying not to swear, bro. Just wait, man. You never know. Look, I'm as disappointed as you, but you just never know. Austin says NBC Sports say Saka on the right. I mean, if one thing out of this, I want to see Aubameyang through the middle. I don't want to see no Aubameyang on the left wing. If Lacazette's not playing, there's no reason for Aubameyang to be on the left. He has to be through the middle. Steve said Arsenal. The Arsenal are going to win 3-2. What a result that would be. Maybe he brings on everyone at half-time with the 5 subs rule. The only thing I can cling on to is if you could bring on Pepe when their fullbacks are tired. Possibly, that's got to be the plan. Masterclass. You can't help it. Oh, listen, man, I'm telling you, I'm just as frustrated. I'm looking at the Man City team now, and it's just unbelievable. Their bench is unbelievable. Bro, we have to be positive, but Arteta will be facing big questions if we lose. I mean, Sky are reading out the team now. I just want to see how they're setting up. I mean, they're saying it's 4 at the back for you guys who was just saying potentially a 5, and they're saying 3 in the middle, Guendouzi, Willock, Xhaka. That has got, I mean, have we ever gone to Man City with a weaker midfield than that? Someone tell me the team. Oh, mate. And Torreira's injured, by the way. Leno in goal, Bellerin right back, Tierney left back, Mustafi and Pablo Mari at centre back, Guendouzi, Willock and Xhaka in midfield, Aubameyang and Nketiah and Saka through the middle. Let me tell you something. And Twisted Goon has just said it there, Eddie in the middle, which is now what Sky are saying. They seem, on every different app, they're saying something different. If Aubameyang is playing out wide and you're playing Eddie through the middle, it's absolutely insane. Will you show the match? Oh, bro, I'm not allowed to do that. They'll ban me off YouTube for that. Just a live stream, man. I'll watch, you watch me, unless, hopefully you guys are watching the game as well. I think everyone's guessing the lineup. This could be a surprise. Arteta's got our heads scrambled. And I think that's what Arteta's probably tried to do to Pep. He's probably thought, you know what, I'm not gonna be predictable and just pick the team that he expects. I'm gonna give him something. Pep's probably looking at that team saying, I wonder what formation they're playing. But I don't think Pep will be scared of that team, if I'm honest. Last time Guendouzi got dominated by De Bruyne. I mean, I remember De Bruyne said afterwards that was one of the easiest games he'd ever played in. So what does that say? It seems strange watching the game with no fans. We need Guendouzi for them rugby tackles, bro. Boy, he's gonna be chasing man today. Yeah, if I'm being honest, 5-1 City. Show we the match. Yo, bro. Man can't show the match, Sky Sports. It's just a watch along. Let's have a look. What's Jib saying? I can understand everyone's frustration. If Emery done this lineup, there would be riots and banners out. Good point. Andrew said we're going to do this. I love that optimism, though, I'm a positive person. We have to remain optimistic. bringing pace in the second half when the defence is tired is a good strategy, although I'm not sure how tired City defence is going to be. And that's the thing. How tired are they going to be? I expect 3-0 by half-time. What, 3-0 to Arsenal or City? Oh, man. Do you know what? It's funny, I've waited, what? How long have we waited? 3 months to watch Arsenal? And, we're already stressed. Yeah, Jibs, tell him, man. You're not allowed to show the game on YouTube. We have to be extra physical in midfield. Boys against men, to be honest, we're going to get trashed. Big up, my bro. Music Man A in the building. Look out for this guy. Big channel coming out soon. Personal trainer, all that kind of stuff with all your gym stuff. He's coming out. When he comes out, I'll be promoting. Guendouzi, big game. Oh, you better do something. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? You better put a tackle in on De Bruyne this time. It wouldn't be Arsenal without Ozil taking the headlines. Yeah, there you go. Ozil ain't even at the game and everyone's talking about him. Arsenal pace in the second half of the game will really do great. I hope so, man. We've just got to remain in the game, though. Imagine if City, bang a few goals in. It's heavy rain as well, by the way. Very, very heavy rain. Manchester's notorious for its rain. Courtesy, football is really back. If Ozil isn't the main talking point. Exactly, man. It has to be Ozil. It's Arsenal, isn't it? Where do you think Arsenal will finish? Oh, sorry. Where do you think Arsenal will finish this season? Also, your thoughts on Chelsea and Timo Werner. Werner? I think Arsenal will finish around maybe 7th. I don't see us getting in the top 4. I just think our run is too difficult. And thoughts on Chelsea, man, they're going for it. They didn't spend money last season. They were banned. They're going to go big, man. What? They got Ziyech. Werner's on his way. They're being linked with Kai Havertz. They're going for big players, man. Bro, this is a heartbroken lineup. Oh, mate. It's stressful. It's very stressful. I'm looking at City's bench. I'd take nearly every one of them. They got Leroy Sané on the bench. This guy was PFA Young Player of the Year, a year ago? One of the best left wingers in the league on the bench. This team is shitty, bro. I can't believe this is ridiculous. The thing, though. This is the only way I would look at it. We've gone to City before and picked teams that have looked decent. We've gone there and picked teams before where I've said that's a decent team and we've been slapped. So, we picked this team and let's see if it... You know what? Aubameyang looks like he's babysitting today, man. All you for kids in the team. Let's have a look. I think the game will be done in the first half. Oh, it's not good. Why Aubameyang looks unhappy, bro? No, Aubameyang looks very unhappy, by the way. He does look angry, man. He does not look happy. He's probably looking at this saying, yo, man, Lacazette on the bench, Pepe on the bench. How am I going to carry this attack? It's clear Ozil needs to leave as soon as possible. Jeez, the game's about to start. Thoughts on Spurs v United? That'll be an interesting game. I think United will beat them, Pogba, Rashford, these guys are back. I think they'll get the better of them. Forget them, we are going to win. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. Let's have a look. Miguel, great show, Curtis. Mustafi, I wouldn't play him since that Zaha goal. And people hate on Pepe too much. He scares any defender he plays against. I think he's resting players for Saturday. But then, is he writing this game off? You make a good point, Maybe he's thinking, I will save these guys for the Brighton game. We'll win that game. What's the point of going all out for this game? Possibly, that's what he's thinking. Arsenal win 2-1. Save this. Oi, I'll save it. I'll come back to this comment if you're right, man. I hope you're right. Hope that doesn't affect Aubameyang's performance. Aubameyang looks vexed. He's looking like a man that is not happy with the team that we have just picked. Why am I doing this? I'm telling you, man, stressed. I'm praying. We need prayers right now. They're about to start. Empty stadium. City's atmosphere is not great anyway. It won't have a big effect on them, but I just feel like they're going to turn this into a bit of a training game, and that's my worry, if I'm honest. But it's definitely going to be interesting. I'll try and keep you updated, man. Try and give you the enthusiasm throughout the game. This is the first live stream I've done on this channel, by the way. So let's hope it goes well. We're going 4-4-2. Well, I don't think anyone knows. Chelsea relies on the young players and it's paid off. What about Arsenal? Lineups, a lot of youth, yeah, but we're ninth in the league, bro. It ain't worked so far. Hope we will not embarrass. I called off work to watch this. Oi. You don't want to be at work right now anyway, man. Football's back. Are you streaming the game live? Yeah, I'll be on for the full game, man. Couple man might jump on throughout the game as well. Let's just see. I'm calling it City win 5-0. Oh, mate, let's hope you're wrong. They're doing a minute's, is it a minute silence? All right, we're off. The game's about to start. It's a big one. It is a big one. Time near the match. Will you be streaming the match? Yeah, I'll be. I'll try and commentate the best I can. Are you going to stream the match or commentate? I mean, I'll be just talking through it, really. Obviously, as things happen, headlines, I'll be jumping up and down, hopefully. But yeah, let's see how it goes, man. It's definitely different watching a game with no fans in the stadium. It's just quiet. Underway. We're playing in the dark blue kit as well, man, which is he said, just can't wait for Emery's press conference after the game. Them press conferences were legendary, man, I'm telling you. And he says, respect Black Lives Matter 100. Eddie looking quick. There's never a problem with Eddie's pace, to be fair, but it's his finishing that's the problem. Made a lively start. The thing is, City are going to turn this into a training game. That's the issue, you know? They're just keeping the ball. There's such a lack of atmosphere without the fans being in the stadium. They're just playing out from the back. Oh, yeah, I got a special guest in here. My AFTV strike partner in the building. Here he is.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Can you hear me, yeah?
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice
Can you
one,
hear me
nice
all
one.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the headphones
Yeah.
today, man. I've got the headphones, bro.
Yeah. It's calm, man. It's calm.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on, though, bro.
Anytime, man. Everyone check out Broads TV as well, man.
Respect, man. Respect, bro.
Get the
Respect.
channel going, man. They got the AFTV frontline in here now.
Trust me, fam. Trust me. But
What do you
no,
make of this start, man? It looks mad with no fans here, don't it?
yeah, bro. It looks like non-league or
Mm.
like or like just training in it, like
Yeah, it just looks like a training game, bro.
in it. But I like the I like watching games like this because the intensity is high,
Yeah,
and it's not all just about emotion as well.
yeah.
It's like I like stuff like it's like the players look more alive, like they look more, real HD. Like I love it.
Jeez. De Bruyne free kick, man. That was a good save.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's lagged a bit. Let me just pause so I don't mash up the thing in it.
Yeah.
Let me just pause it for a bit. Tell
What
me,
what minute are you on?
I'm on like 420, 420.
Yeah.
Let me know when, yeah? And I'll just dash that back on.
Yeah.
Oh man, busy day, huh?
Busy day, bro. Busy day.
Busy day.
Busy day.
Oh man, it is long, bro.
What do you think about this game, man? Do you think Arsenal can win?
So far, it's looking alright, but I can't lie to you. Man City's probably got this, man.
They're just far better than us, aren't
Yeah, they're too much. They're too much. I feel like we need investment, man.
they? Yeah. A lot of
We need,
investment.
yeah, man. Even in the training ground, if I'm honest with you, because it doesn't seem like players, even good players.
He's Broad's Robbie's son.
Do I look like Robbie? That is funny, fam. Yeah, but listen, if I was Robbie's son, I'd probably have some AirPods, man. Not this,
You know what
not
I
this
mean?
wired stuff. Or
Oh,
what you on?
dear.
What minute you on now?
What's it on? 5 minutes. Five. I'm on.
Oh wait, let me speed up, man.
Are you ahead of me?
Yeah, I was ahead, so I paused, didn't it?
Yeah.
You must be on what 5:15 now.
Yeah, 5:14. Yeah.
Tell me when you get to like 5:25.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back. But yeah, man, investment is key, bro. Like even in
Key, innit?
staff, yeah, facilities, because no players really push on like that with
Yeah.
Arsenal. So only when they leave the club, that's when it becomes.
When you look at City's team compared to ours, bro, it's next level, isn't it? Look at the
Yeah,
midfield we've got.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's completely different, man.
Yo, do you know my thing? My thing's gone back here to 5:10. I was at like
No way.
6 minutes, gone back to 5:10.
What did it just do it on? Did it just do it like that back?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I'm on.
Jack,
I'm on.
Jack is coming off by the look of it.
Yeah, I'm on
It's a while.
520 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be on 520.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. Oh yeah, so bad, bro. I didn't even recognize him, fam.
Man's getting stretchered off on everything, man.
Sad, man. It's sad.
First
It's sad.
game back, man's getting stretchered off straight away.
They said this might happen though, isn't it? Because
You get a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Injuries, man, because you got to play a lot of games in a short period of time.
Yeah, he couldn't even last 5 minutes. Not even no disrespect to him,
Mm.
but I mean like it's.
Ceballos coming on. I like Ceballos, though.
Yeah, I like Sobers. I love him.
He's a ball player, man. He's good. I think he should have started, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just how do you fit him in this midfield three, innit?
Yeah.
You've got. I think you definitely need. I'm a big fan of Gunduzi. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I love his work rate.
Yeah.
He's them guys where look. I don't know if Gunduzi could ever play at the highest height. That elite tier.
Yeah.
I don't know, innit? I hope he does because I love people with work rate, innit? Like I love the fact
Yeah.
that he gives everything, man, and he runs his socks off. You need players like that in the team. They help the more creative players do their thing.
What minute are you on?
6:50.
Yeah. I'm there. Yeah. Ceballos just coming on.
Yeah.
I like Ceballos, man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. Man. He's a baller, man.
He is a good player, man. Like, would you sign him on a permanent, or would you just let him go back at the end of the loan?
It's tough. The question is, does he make this team that much better?
Yeah.
I think he does improve it, yeah. So
yeah.
It depends on how much they're asking for, because you could probably go out and get a better player.
Yeah.
If they're going to ask for
one
already, yeah.
Already, I feel like he could have got a penalty there, you know.
He could have, if he went down in it.
Yeah. They got. Look at this now.
Different class, man. Different class.
De Bruyne just takes you out in one ball.
Yeah. They're not a joke, bro. Look at them, fam. They are not a joke.
What's your prediction for this game? Do you think we can win?
Do you know what? I feel like it's gonna be probably it's gonna be tight. It depends on how this corner goes. But I think it's gonna be tight. But I reckon, like, as the game goes on, we're gonna crumble. What about you?
You know what it is? The longer you keep City out, the more chance you've got. Once they get that first goal, it's a problem, isn't it?
It's a problem, man.
It's a big problem.
Trust me, man. And Arsenal are not the team that can concede and bounce back most of the time, especially against teams like City. They're not really like that, you know. And where is it going to come from? I don't know, man. It's difficult.
What do you make of this attack, man? Saka and Nketiah and Aubameyang, like, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? Lacazette and Pepe on the bench.
Yeah, I feel like there's something. There's more than what meets the eye, if I'm honest with you, because it must be something like, it's good to see Mendy back, but it's more like you've got some youngsters in there that are gonna work. You know, probably Arteta's looking at them for next season, probably.
You
know, because there's all this talk about Lacazette going to Atletico.
Yeah.
If he does go, I wouldn't be mad at him. You know, he deserves the best, man. He's getting older, so I feel like he's probably got one eye on next season.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just letting them develop now. What do you think?
Like, this to me looks like Aubameyang's playing on the left, which is mad. Like, how are you making him play on the left and Nketiah through the middle ahead of him? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, if it's Lacazette, you might think, you know what, Lacaz's hold up, man, I'll do it for him. But you're playing Eddie through the middle ahead of Aubameyang.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. I feel like it depends. Like, Nketiah can't really play on the wing though, can he? So
yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, and Aubameyang is good at playing on the left and scoring goals. He scored quite a few goals from the left.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately this, because they've got a lot of people in there with work rate, like Willock and Guendouzi, for example, right? This could easily just transition into a 2. You know what I mean? It's going to be obviously like a makeshift 4-4-2, but
yeah,
you know, it'll be interesting to see how it is with Ceballos in there, but you know, it's already looking a little bit.
Maybe there are no fans and that. It might help. There's not really an atmosphere there, is there? But look, you see the way City just play out under pressure. Like, even when you get 3 or 4 players around them, they just play out easily, don't they?
Yeah, they don't feel no pressure, man. Like, it's easy. Who's that? David Silva just lost the ball. But yeah, we don't look as sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't look as sure on the ball as them. Like,
yeah,
you know, I can see what Willock was thinking, but
yeah,
did he lift his head up?
You see the way when De Bruyne, when they was on the attack, like his ball, the quality of the passage is so much different. Look how he's just driving past, man. Here, look.
Yeah.
Oh, this is problems, Sterling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good block.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night for Bellerin, man, because you got Sterling and then probably Sané will come on last 20 minutes or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, should they actually put Guendouzi on Bellerin's side? Is he playing on that? Well, they got Willock there as well. I'm saying just to help him out, man.
Yeah.
Just to help him out, because you can guarantee Mendy's gonna get up there at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's gonna at least pressure up there. So should they put someone over there to help him? Because
at least we've got decent players on the bench to bring on, but it's just you just got to make sure we're still in the game when you're bringing them man on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really different kind of game, I think, because I'm sure like the intensity hasn't really been there because we've had 3 months off, isn't it? So or however long it's been. So it's
a great ball. Oh,
it's a ball. Unlucky. Get you.
It's a good ball from Saka, man.
Yeah, they've just got to play. They've just got to play, Curtis. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Play, man. No one expects them to win, so just go there and enjoy it, man.
Enjoy it, man. They'll develop. Listen, Nketiah, he's good in it. You know what I mean? And I think in order for you to get to that Premier League level, you do need to get minutes, man. It's just the way the game goes, man. This is probably the perfect opportunity to be playing such players. And I can't lie to you, it might sound crazy, but if we miss out on Champions League this year and we miss out on Europa, I can't really be mad, because at the end of the day, we need a bit of just time alone, innit? You know what I mean? We need a bit of time to just focus on domestic, man, because we're not doing anything in any cup anyway. So we need to just rebuild.
Would you rather, if we miss out on the Champions League, would you rather be in the Europa League or just be out of everything?
Be out of everything. Europa League is a big distraction, and we're not ready for Champions League, really, are we?
No.
So you know what I mean? The only reason why I would want Champions League is because if we would invest, right? So if we invested like a lot of money into the team, then it makes sense to get Champions League, because that's what attracts the players, is the Champions League and the money. But if you don't invest, there's no point really having Champions League. Just work with what you've got, invest in your training facilities and whatnot, and then we go from there.
Yeah. Well, at least we've survived the first 15 minutes anyway. I've seen people saying we'll be 3-0 down after 15 minutes.
Edit.
Aubameyang on the wing for Eddie is a joke.
Yeah, I see that now.
I mean, how's Aubameyang going to feel? Like, he's got a year left on his deal. We're trying to convince him to stay. You think he's going?
Yeah, he's going, my bro, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like
not looking good, is it?
Nah. What you think about it? Yeah, you're Aubameyang. Why would you want to stay?
It's that real, really, isn't it? Is that real? Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, why would it? I suppose it just depends who wants him.
Yeah, I think he should have just went to Barca when they were. I would have just forced the move or something.
Yeah, because they also wanted him in January, didn't they? But Arsenal rejected it. I'm surprised he didn't start going mad.
Yeah,
because it's probably a dream move for him, isn't it, Barcelona?
Yeah, Barca, and if you think back in Aubameyang's career, where he wanted to go to Madrid at that time when he was in Dortmund, that was probably the best time, because I don't understand the Arsenal move fully in terms of like when it comes to looking at Aubameyang's career. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, should he really have came to Arsenal? Like,
no, it was with him. I think he was at a point, like, he fell out with people at Dortmund, didn't he? And then, it was January. Not many teams probably were going to pay the money. Arsenal were there. He probably just thought it's better than Dortmund at the moment. But I don't think he hasn't even won a trophy at Arsenal.
No.
You know what I mean? Not one trophy. So Omar's saying, Broad, what's your prediction for the game? Does that midfield worry you?
My prediction for the game, based on what we can see now, Arsenal could get a goal, but City are just going to slap us. I reckon. I reckon
Full of
4-1.
confidence.
Yeah, oh man, 4-1. This midfield, don't get me wrong. See, let's not take this as a criticism on Arsenal's midfield. I actually like Guendouzi. I actually like Willock. Because I like when they do what they're good at, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm honest with you, man, it's I don't know. All right, let me put it this way. Pound for pound, they don't come anywhere near Gundogan or David Silva, De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? So
not even close, is it?
Not even close. And the cohesion is different. They are young, innit? They are young. So I can't lie to you, man. Like, I'm more, as an Arsenal fan and a fan of football and a fan of player development, I'm more excited to see them just get minutes and we see how they do it.
Yeah. It's one of them, innit?
Yeah. What do you
Tierney and left back, man. I mean, I'm. You know what? I like Tierney. You know, like I think it's good to see him back at left back.
Yeah.
He looks aggressive as well.
Yeah, man. He's proper. He's from the cold, bro. You know what I mean?
From the real cold, man. Scottish cold.
Ain't it, man? Like that grit, man. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Listen, I like Tierney a lot. I hope he pushes on and stays here for as long as he can.
We've started all right. Can I request you turn your screen a little? Is it mine or yours? I don't know who he's asking.
I don't know. He's playing.
We've started all right. You know, City haven't really created anything major, have they? Like, you know what? The game looks a little bit flat, don't it, at the moment? Like, you know, no crowd and.
No, it's like watching under 21s, isn't it? Like, But if I'm honest with you, we've been really compact. Look, we look like we're playing
very compact now. Yeah. Look at that from Tierney. That's what I like.
Great, man.
He's looking good. I don't want to get carried away because you're gonna have a long game, but nearly.
Yeah, unlucky Sabaz.
We're definitely trying to hit them on the counter attack with pace. Saka, Eddie, Aubameyang.
We're doing that, innit? Like we're doing like how Atletico traditionally play.
Proper Atletico.
Proper, man. Like,
the only thing with Atletico, they've got midfielders who can find that pass, man. You know, we find that ball, man.
That's it. But it's the best that we can do right now, man. It's like, I think the fact that Mesut isn't here makes sense now because we're playing so defensive.
Exactly. This in his game, is it? He can't keep up this kind of work rate.
No, and it's like Mesut is when.
What a touch that is. We're in trouble here. Walker, he's so quick, man. Oh my no, what happened there? Is it so he pulled his hamstring?
He pulled his hammy, You could see.
You know what? That looked like Walker could have just shot a goal there. I can't believe he tried to pass.
Yeah, he's not on it, innit? He went on it.
Is that Pablo Mari?
Yeah, I think number 20.
What a touch that is, man. Look how Walker just breezes past Pablo Mari here. Sure, he could have shot.
Yeah, he could have.
He's pulled his hamstring, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. Because you're thinking, why is he even... Like, even when Walker's gone past him, you're thinking to yourself, like, why is he just pulling up like that? But...
Jeez, possibly two injuries, man. I mean, 20-odd minutes into a game, 2 man injured already. Look, he's injured. He's coming off.
He's injured. You know what, though? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on.
You know what, though, Curtis? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Invest in your facilities and your infrastructure. Like, how many years have we seen Arsenal players just get injured and injured again?
All the time, innit?
All the time. And then a lot of the time, they go to another club and they don't get injured again. Not really. You know?
Innit? There's got to be something wrong with the way we train and, like, why we get so many injuries.
Has to be. Because it's been like that for years.
Yeah, it has. It actually has. Look at David Luiz coming on now. We've made 2 of our 5 subs already now.
It's too much. It's 20
It's a good job we can use 5 subs, bro.
Trust me, man. Wow.
David Luiz and Mustafi, man. I don't like that as a defensive 2.
The defensive discipline is not going to be there, is it?
No, it's not. I actually think David Luiz is all right. Like, he does make mistakes, but he's the only one who can really pass out of the defense.
Yeah, that's it. So this might actually be key for today's game. If he can actually keep his discipline, which a lot of the time we've seen he probably doesn't.
Yeah.
But that guy can play balls. Like, he can. His range of passing is good.
Yeah. What do you make of all this Black Lives Matter on the shirts? Do you think, the Premier League are really backing it, or do you think it's just good publicity for them? Like,
look, only God knows their intentions, but as long as the message is going forward, what more can we ask for? We just want equality for everybody. What about you?
Yeah, no, like you said, man, is whether how much they're backing it or not, at least it sends a big message around the world, because this millions of people will be seeing this. So in that case, I don't mind that happening.
That's it. So and it's a message to the youth as well, and to everybody really, isn't it? But it's a message.
Yeah, I think we've made a decent start, man. I actually thought we'd maybe be 1-0 down by now already. So the game does look quite flat, and that might suit us. If City don't play with that same intensity, we might be able to nick a goal, and you never know, man.
It's weird, isn't it? It's like, what? Look, here's the passing now from David Luiz.
He's offside.
Oh, yeah.
I like Saka, I like his whole attitude on the ball. He always looks like he wants to make something happen.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, I think Arsenal have lacked a player like that, well, now we've got Pepe.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, we've needed that, man. I've never really seen Arsenal have those flary players,
Yeah, not for a while, man, since Cazorla and them, man.
Yeah, like them kids that just drive, the people that just drive at you and really try and attack you. Like, we've always had these guys that can pass it for you, but like actually flair and just taking the shackles off. That's never. Unless I'm wrong, like, I've never really seen Arsenal do that.
I mean, what's the Aubameyang thinking now? I'm seeing him just, it's soaking wet. They're just playing 1-2s around him. He's doing pure running. Look where he is now. He's literally in the middle of the pitch like a midfielder.
Yeah, he's not. I can't lie. I think he's out. He's gone.
You think so?
Yeah, it's definitely crossing his mind.
Go on.
Go on, Saka.
Oh, no. Oh, that's unlucky, man. Keeper came off his line.
Yeah.
Saka. Yeah, come on, shoot, man. Oh, Aubameyang, unlucky.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You see, that's the thing. City have got a mistake in them at the back, man.
If I'm honest with you, like, we need to. That's what I'm saying. Minutes. We need look. And Nketiah just.
Wow, De Bruyne of all people as well, giving the ball away like that.
But then, what would you think then? You think Lacazette is gonna just bang it off in that situation?
No, probably not, because he's lacking confidence as well, isn't he? He's not scoring loads of goals either.
That's it.
I'm quite happy with this first 25, man. Honestly, when I saw that starting lineup, I was speaking to you one hand, and we was like, what is this team all about, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at least we got energy.
That's it. I think that's the way it's gonna go when Arteta's here.
Yeah.
You're gonna need people that are gonna work hard.
Yeah.
And really take it to you. But if I'm honest with you, man, like, there's still, I think they need to get like an attacking coaching or something, man.
Yeah. Sort out the way we attack.
Yeah, man, because I
just think we're too rigid on the attack, brother. You don't see us like really driving at teams with pace on the break.
Exactly. It's predictable, isn't
it?
It's predictable, like, but even there, like,
you see that prime example, innit?
Yeah, because
David Luiz is saying, "Who wants the ball, man?"
Exactly. And look, people just look square. Nobody's looking like. Watch when the Man City players get the ball, half turn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so many options as well. Look at the options. Look, every minute. There you go. You have it.
Exactly.
De Bruyne driving. Oh, stand up, stand up. Good defending, Ceballos. That is done well there. Done very well. Tierney, win it back. Yeah, man. Tierney looks solid, you know. Tierney's definitely up for the fight physically, man. Like you said, he come from the cold weather, man. This is warm to him, man.
Trust me.
You know what I mean? He's loving it.
It's summertime, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this. When David Luiz got the ball, no one to pass to. He has to go long.
Yeah, you can
That's
see him
where. Yeah, that's it. One run.
That's it, man. And it's like he doesn't want to. I don't know. It's almost like when it's time to hold this guy in long, when it's time to swivel, he's trying to set it. Like
it's a bit like AFT VFC, isn't
it? Oh man, let's not
go into that
one. But yeah, 100%, man. I think this Arsenal team doesn't look like a team who are rehearsed. You know what I mean? Well rehearsed or whatnot. They just seem like it's almost like a trial match. You know what I mean? Like do that, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he's gonna have to get rid of a lot of these guys in the summer, man.
He's gonna have to, but
if you can.
That's exactly it. It's an investment game, and like, you know, look, we've got who's really, really gonna come up through the academy if you're not gonna invest? Zach Medley.
Yeah, I don't know why that guy never gets game time. I hear his name all the time, and then he just doesn't play. Good tackle, man. You know what? I don't want to tempt fate. We're actually defending all right at the moment.
We are. It's about, you know what? We are defending good, but then I don't think City are actually attacking.
They don't look at it. No.
Yeah, you know, which is mad because Addy did say something like that, but look, stuff like this is what's going to hurt us now.
Yeah.
Well done, Guendouzi.
Well done, yeah. Done well there. Drive on the ball. Give it him. I like Ceballos. He's got something about him, man. You come on loan from Real Madrid, you got to have something. Come on. Give it him. It's a chance. It's not a great pass, man. Will it? Come on.
It's
not happening. Not happening. You can't. I mean, it's a nothing cross, isn't it? He just floated it in, man. You got.
There's no. Like.
Nah, they're in, and that's the difference. When City are in the final third, there's so much movement around.
100%.
We're a little bit more static.
Really static, man, and it's like you're looking at it. Like, I don't know. This Aubameyang position is not troubling me, but it's like, look, okay, yeah, he's
not nice, is he?
Yeah, but he's not really like.
Look how much running he's just doing, like without getting the ball.
Yeah, like he's not really like. I don't know how to explain it. He's not really trying to mark Walker or even mark his, like, you know what I mean, split the space. He's just kind of hanging around it because just being going up. You see, when we play on the wing or whatever, if you see your fullback if you see the opposing fullback continuously just attacking your box here, then you got to do something about it, innit? And I'm not blaming Aubameyang in that sense, but I just feel like, why is he even there then? Like, and what is this defensive shape? Because he keeps drifting in. I keep thinking it's a 4-4-2, but I'm like, wait a minute, who's actually on the left blocking Walker's run?
Because then Tierney, what a ball that is. This is where, look, he's tired now because he's been defending all that time. Look, when he actually gets the ball, Tierney's been our best player for me, I would say.
100. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Solid, man. Against Mahrez as well, who's a top player.
I'd say Tierney. You got Guendouzi. I'm a big fan of Guendouzi.
Yeah, I know. He's played all right, to be fair.
He's played all right, yeah.
He has played all right. He's playing with maturity, man. But we just need to get De Bruyne shooting. We need to get in. If we can get in 0-0 at half time, right, and then you got Pepe, Lacazette. Ozil's not even on the bench. Who else would you bring on actually? Pepe and Lacazette, definitely bring them to.
Yeah, I think it will. We'll have to see, innit? let's even try and get to like 1 hour because people are just getting injured, man.
Yeah, man. 2 injuries in the first 20 minutes of the game is not a good look, man. Knowing you've got to play 9 games in, what, 5 weeks?
I don't know what's going to happen, man. Are we going to review this fixture list again or what? Because this is like...
That's not a bad ball. That's a foul. That is a foul. What?
That's a foul. Yeah, the ref...
What? How is the ref not giving a free kick for that? You can see he's pulling and getting his shirt.
And the ref said the shot.
That is an awful decision, man. I can't believe they're not complaining about it.
Innit? This just looks so weird, man.
City looks shaky at the back, you know. I'm telling you, if we can get the ball, they're 2 centre backs. Well, Laporte's decent, but he's playing next to the young guy. Garcia, yeah.
I don't know. Look at that, the brain, man. Quality.
Hopefully that goes out. Oh, Sterling shot. Bellerin started all right, to be fair.
He has.
Look at this.
Yeah, he's just...
That's a foul, bro. He's got both arms. How is that not a foul? Come on. Oh my! Really he's pulling the back of his shirt as well.
Yeah, he's been really smart.
I don't understand, like, is there no VAR or something? Like, it's like VAR don't work.
Yeah. Because even if we talk about the Villa game, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, that decision was so bad.
That was poor.
That was so bad.
I don't know what. Do you feel like referees have built a dependency on technology now?
Yeah, like they don't want to make a decision, do they?
No.
Oh, Sterling, good shot, man.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yeah, they're just relying on the computer to make the decision for them.
Yeah, man. I think it's a shame. It's a shame. But look, City are slowly warming up into this game, man.
Yeah.
Slowly, man.
They just dominate possession, don't they? Oh wow! Oh,
oh, have you skipped what minute?
Yeah, mine, yo, mine's on it. Mine's at 34-40 now. No, 34-35.
I can't put on 40. Yeah.
We're on 40.
Oh, you're on 40, yeah.
Yeah, 45 now.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing all right. We've had 46% possession. I didn't even expect us to get that much.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
100%, man. It's so far so good, but then what are we here for? We're here for a draw, or we're here for?
Well, we're here for that W, man. What is it you say?
W.
Oh, surely you must be dropping a clothing line or something, bro.
Do you know what? Like, I got a T-shirt.
Have you?
Yeah, I got a T-shirt. But I'm just looking at designs, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously soon, when it comes, innit? But it will soon come. It's just right now, everything's kind of, you know, everything's kind of slow.
It's not easy. Come on, this way we got. Look. Oh, he hasn't looked, man. Aubameyang was in then as well. Tierney, he picked the wrong ball, man. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Slip the through ball in there.
Slip it, man. And you can zip it against these lot, man. Like this.
Yeah. Aubameyang, and Andy said it, man. Aubameyang does not look happy, man.
No.
He does not look happy. When you haven't played football for 3 months, I was expecting him to be happy, like smiling on the pitch. It's vexed, bro.
Yeah, he looks vexed, man. I don't know, man. Like, he doesn't even look. He don't even really look like
he's involved in the game, is he?
Yeah, like it's just like
look his body language.
Yeah, it's like we put a little kid there, like just wants to go home and play PlayStation, man. Look, here we go.
Oh no!
This is De Bruyne. Oh, that is quality.
Is great save. That is a great save. They moved the ball so well. Aja says we can all agree. We can. What did he say? We can all agree we've looked a lot better than expected after seeing the starting 11. fair point, man. It's just whether we can create anything though. Like, it's all right hanging on in there, but we should, you can't just sit back for the whole game. At some stage, you've got to try and score.
That's it. It's like we can't hang around. We can't come here to get a draw. Do you know what I mean? Or just to defend.
We'd take a draw, but the thing is, if you're playing for a draw, then they'll probably end up scoring.
That's it.
And then what
Man City, Yeah, this is exactly it.
What do you make of the game with no fans and that, man? It's different, isn't it? It's definitely going to take time to get used to.
It is different. I think obviously they're playing the crowd music.
Yeah.
It makes you, it's a bit of a weird one. That I don't know. I think the crowd music does influence the game a bit. It's just like music, innit? You don't dance fast to.
Oh no, problems. What? Wow. They're starting to open us up though, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. They're ever so slowly warming into the game, man. You know when you put the heating on 3.
Yeah, and it takes a little time, innit? You get the cold at the top and it warms up.
It's just slowly getting there now. That we're slowly getting there.
No, man. No, we need to do more on the attack. I mean, we're containing them all right, but City look like they're going to score, and we don't look like we're going to score. We haven't even had a good chance, really.
No, not even one. But
we're struggling to get out of our half, in fact.
That's exactly it.
That's a foul.
Nobody's moving. Yeah. He looks mash up. So he really wasn't good.
Tony said, "Aubameyang will be gone in the summer. How's your day been so far? Come on, Arsenal." Well, my day's been fine. Hopefully the evening doesn't get ruined. You know what it is now, though, bros? I'm at the point with Arsenal where I don't even build my hopes up that much with them anymore, because you know what I mean. I'm hopeful. I want them to win, but I don't really go into these games like really. They've let us down that much. It's like, come on.
Yeah. I think Arsenal, they need a rebuilding process, but this rebuilding process has been delayed for so long. I think you could even think about it and say, as far as 2010, that's like 10 years ago, probably even before. I think from like 2007, 2008, that's when we really saw that we need to rebuild if we want to stay in the top 4. We've just done really, really well to stay in the top 4 for 8 years after that. Yeah. But apart from that, nah, man. We've been needing to rebuild since you lost the likes of Vieira, Henry, all of those people. They are quote unquote irreplaceable to some degree, but you need to go out and spend. It's a changing game, If not, then who are you going to bring through the youth academy? Really and truly,
Yeah, man. It's clear. You look at this City team compared to ours; they're far better than us, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Even if we win this game, they've just got way more quality than us all over the place.
100%. Listen, and I've just seen a comment say, Leno is so underrated. Look, I can't lie to you. He will probably go as well. Don't ever doubt that, innit? He'll probably go as well, because people want to win trophies, man.
You could imagine Bayern Munich coming in for him. Neuer's kind of old now, it would make sense for them, wouldn't it?
Make perfect sense. Because when you have no Champions League, you're not going to hold on to these big players. Nobody wants to play Europa League when there's an option to play Champions League.
Exactly. Tierney, man, again, he's looked solid in this game. Even Bellerin's done all right as well, to be fair, against Sterling.
Yeah. He's done all right. I can't lie to you. Sterling is hard to mark, especially when he's
Very,
coming from that left.
very hard to mark. These are one of our best chances of scoring is a set piece.
Set piece, but then we ain't even got people who are really effective from a set piece, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe David Luiz.
Maybe David Luiz.
But
He's crossing it. Saka. It's not a bad ball at all, you know. I mean, they should be attacking that. That's a good cross. That is a good cross.
That is beautiful.
How is a striker not running on to this? He should be. Oh.
That's areas, isn't it?
Yeah, great area.
Yeah. You'd love like a Lacazette in that position. You know, informed Lacazette, let's say.
Come on. That's a foul. Oh, come on. He pushed him in the back.
Terrible. Terrible.
We're playing with a lot of energy. That is the one thing I'll give this young team, man. There's a lot of... That's a foul as well.
That's a foul, yeah. Yeah, we are. But it's just like... It's almost like we're just switching it on, switching it off. You know, we're not really... we're not really like just... Going for, it's like when we're trying to win the ball back, yeah, we'll scramble for it. But going forward, nobody's really making runs. Nobody's really, you know what I mean? Like,
we're just playing a long ball over the top. Look, like David, he's looking. Who am I going to give this ball to? Give it him. Look, we end up back at the goalkeeper, and that's the difference. That's where we lack that midfielder.
Yeah, but do you know what? Even with David Luiz, sometimes your head doesn't always have to be going forward. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like you can give it to your centre back partner. And then move off again. You could either move forward, you know.
Oh, and Doozy, can't lose that there. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, sometimes David Luiz, he wants to go forward very quickly, don't
he? Yeah, he's too direct sometimes. You can't do that against City.
I mean, it's been so far. It's been quite a positive half. I just think we've got to do more to try and score. You can't go to City and just sit back, you know, because they will score eventually if you don't start attacking.
That's exactly
a poor decision. That's the same foul he just ignored for us. He gives it to them.
I'm telling you, man.
Look at their bench. They can bring on Sane, Aguero, Bernardo Silva. Like they got ridiculous players on the bench.
That's it, man. Strength and depth. That's why they challenge for titles. You know, that's why they're gonna stay in the Champions League even on a bad season. They're gonna stay in. They're gonna be more convincing than we ever were because they invest.
Yeah, man. I mean, we need new owners, don't we? That's the thing. This owner ain't gonna change his attitude, is he? It's just a business for him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's really fussed in that sense. But you know what? Until then, like, would love to have new owners. But until then, it's like, what can we do? What confuses me is that, okay, you might not want to go and spend 50 million. Even though 50 million doesn't really buy you anything anymore.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, okay, then are you going to use even half of that on the training ground? You know, are you going to invest are you going to invest that on coaching staff? Like, what? You know what I mean? What are you doing to improve the team? Because when you improve the team, wow.
Oh, God. 1-0 down. Sterling. Oh, listen.
David Luiz.
What is David Luiz doing?
Concentration, man.
Look at the time. 46th minute of the first half.
Yeah. And this is when you have to be
Gotta go in 0-0.
Yeah. You got to be watertight.
Oh, what is he? Oh. He's there. He's bounced right in front of him. Oh, it's terrible. What a finish, by the way, but that is awful defending.
This is probably why it didn't stop.
Look at that, bro. What is that? He just hit him on his leg.
He's tried to
what is he actually trying to do? I don't understand. Like,
look at his face when he said it.
Yeah, man has a grimace on his face, like,
yeah.
What have I done?
And
that's how you know, yeah. Sterling actually gambled that something was going to go wrong. He actually they've probably said to him, if the ball's going to Luis, gamble, he's going to miss it.
Yeah.
Because why is Sterling standing in that position?
He knows, man. He knows. David Luiz has been doing this for years, man. For years.
Big up my boy Theo Smith. He said, only a matter of time. Sideshow Bob. Big up Curtin Broads.
Big up, man.
Big up, man. But boy, this is what I'm saying. We've gone there. City haven't played amazing. We're 1-0 down. Now, what does the manager do? Like,
good question.
What does he do now at half time? Because we can't keep playing like this.
Nah.
I'd bring Pepe and Lacazette on at half time, you know.
I think you're going to have to, because if I'm honest with you, look, now we're looking really, really sloppy, man. We're all over the shop.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Look, that defensive shape is not there anymore. Everybody seems to scattered around. It's
like
that playground football again, you know?
Do you know what? We waited 3 months to watch Arsenal. All that time, no football, thinking, yo, man, I can't wait for Premier League. And now I'm thinking, should have been null and void, man. It just ended. These men are shooting from 40 yards, bro. Half time, 1-0 Sterling, 46th minute. Oh, dear. What does everyone think about that? This is why we shouldn't buy rejects from our rivals, he says. Jeez, man. Imagine working your ass off on the left wing then seeing that. Innit? Can you imagine what Aubameyang's thinking? Like, I've just ran up and down that left wing for 45 minutes in the rain and you just let the ball hit your leg and let the man score like that.
It's no service. But do you know what? He's probably just thinking, let's just get this game over and done with.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking that, because at the end of the day, you know, he doesn't even look like he really wants to do anything anyway. He doesn't look like he wants the ball. Nothing.
Feels like we've gone back in time, playing inexperienced players, trying to scrape top 4 to build for next season. Wasn't this the problem under Wenger? I think we've even gone backwards from them, bruv. Like, Wenger was getting top 4. Like, we're 9th in the league.
Yeah, I think, personally, people need to remember that Wenger actually, he had to build his reputation in England, right? But once he built that reputation, that's when the players started to come and say, I want to play under Wenger.
Yeah.
We just have to give Arteta time to build his reputation, man. Otherwise, nothing's going to change.
Do you know the thing, though? You know the difference? You see, when Wenger came to Arsenal, Wenger, he knew about this untapped market in France, right? A lot of teams, obviously, he knew, like, I've got a lot of contacts. I can get these players for cheap. And that's the way. We're now, like you said, the game's changed. It's all about big spending now. And we're getting left behind. We're not spending. You know, City and Liverpool are miles ahead of us. Miles ahead of us. Then you've got Chelsea, you know, buying Ziyech and Timo Werner, and they want Havertz and people like that. Man United will spend 100 million plus in the summer. You can guarantee that. You know, Tottenham will spend. You know, Mourinho's at Tottenham. He wouldn't have gone there unless he got money to spend. So we're in a dangerous position, man. We're gonna add the third one. The third one's coming in. Big ads in the building.
Yo. You hear me well, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit loud. Turn it down a little bit. I don't know if it's your TV or something.
Oh, what, the background noise?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, it's all right. What are you saying? What are you saying about that half? Because boy, that was not enjoyable to watch.
You know the funny thing is, let me tell you the funny thing is, so when you sent me the link here, I was actually cooking. I was in the kitchen. I was actually baking a cake. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm even gonna watch the match. I was on the phone to my guy. He was giving me updates, and obviously then I was joking. 1-0, and it was like, no, we haven't scored.
Yeah. And
then I came sat down, turned it on, and then I'm looking now. I think we're disciplined. We're very disciplined. My issue is Arteta has set up not to get beaten.
Yeah.
Not to win the game, but not to get beaten. Yeah. Obviously, I think after 30 minutes, we got tired, and you can see that because Leno had to pull off four good saves.
Very good save.
And to be fair, he's kept it. Well, we should have gone into the half. No, that's 100%. To concede then, and to concede that like that, and you know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of Liverpool away when David Luiz thought, "Oh, cool, let me pull him back." And it was annoying. But then again, we haven't really created anything. The only real chance, not real chance, but then you had Aubameyang. When we broke through, Tierney could have played him through down the left.
He came in, Shonny, and he went the other way.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe City will get tired and then he's just gonna go all out for it. But I do want to see us not just stay back. Like I think the game plan's worked. This is the thing. The game plan's worked. Obviously, Leno's in goal because he's the starting keeper because that's what he needs to do, and he's kept us in the match. He's done his job, but we do need something that's gonna generate an attack.
Big up my boy Dora on tour, man. Everyone check out his channel as well. He said Arsenal was doing okay till Louise messed up. I mean, like you said, I mean, do you know what? I'm watching the first half, and even though you can't go to City and just attack them, right, because they're so good, but at the same time, I'm thinking you've got to try and lay a glove on them, bro. You've got to try and score a goal somewhere.
Somewhere.
That centre-back looks a bit dodgy for them as well, that Garcia.
Garcia, yeah.
Yeah, he looks, he should have got a foul when he pulled Nketiah, but you've got to try and score a goal,
man. That's I just don't even know. To be honest, I don't know what to say. Like it's heartbreaking that okay, cool. We can be disciplined. We've shown that we can be disciplined, especially with the fact that Mari's had to go over. Mari, when I was watching him, he looked well. He was playing well, but then Mari going off, Xhaka going off, to actually still be disciplined, and the players that he's brought in have looked well. Obviously, David Luiz has cost us, and to be fair, maybe that's the reason why Arteta didn't start him, because I think on commentary they were saying that that during his pre-match interview, he was saying that the players he's picked is because of what they've played well in recent matches, and obviously what David Luiz did against Brentford. But it's just it's ridiculous. But then obviously I saw the stats as well. Man City before the goal was seven attempts to Arsenal's 2, and we didn't have anything on target. So that's the issue. You can getting not even half chances, I'll call it. I would say like quarter of a chance. We're not actually generating anything.
Exactly. Like we were saying to Bros, like you can't go to City and just try and defend for 90 minutes. We're not even a great team in defence, so you've got to try and score a goal. Aubameyang looks vexed as well. Like he just body language. It's the worst I've ever seen it today.
I showed you. I can show you what you just said there. I will show you my phone again. My guys are saying Aubameyang looks vexed.
He looks like he don't want to see
it. And this is the thing, I feel that Aubameyang, Arteta. Look, if for example Wolves came with a game plan. Let's sit deep, hit with a counter attack. You need to actually have something. You need a plan. If you're going to defend, you need that outlet ball. You need that plan. That bang, you're going to hit them on the counter attack. It doesn't look that like we've got a clear plan or who's our outlet ball. Obviously, with Wolves, they had Amada Traore. You knew that was their clear outlet ball. We need to say if it's going to be Aubameyang or if it's going to be Nketiah, they need to make smarter runs to say, okay, cool. When we get the ball, this is where we're going. Because as you said, that Garcia guy looks bad. So even if they're saying let's isolate him, but there has to be a plan. And for me, it doesn't look like there's that plan.
What would you do at half time?
I think the issue with Arteta, he only has one time left for substitutes. So he's going to have to make all 3 subs all at once. So it's either going to have to change shape, or obviously he's going to bring on Lacazette. He's going to bring on Pepe, and Martinelli's on the bench. I'll bring him on. Maybe you go to 4-4-2. Maybe you go to I don't even know what. Could you go 5 at the back, bring on a defender, and then you put go to a 3-5-2, just to change it up. Like, how I see it is that even if it gets to a stage where it's like, cool, last 10 minutes, and if it's still 1-0, I'll go for it, because 1-0 is not going to help us. Like, even a draw will be good, but 1-0 is not going to help us. We need to. I think we need to. If it is 1-0 at a certain point, then I say let's go for it.
And you know the mad thing, before the game you was talking about Ozil and the creativity and this, that, the other. And next minute, the man's not even on the bench. Did he see the rain? Did he see the rain outside? He said, "Nah, man, I don't fancy it."
To be fair, from the starting lineup and the game plan, I could see, from my point of view, I think that Arteta said, "Okay, you know what? It's going to be high energy, and let's run them."
Yeah,
that's what I think. And then potentially bringing on your quicker creative players, so Pepe, because remember Ceballos didn't even start as well.
Yeah, he came on.
So, yeah, exactly, he came on. So I was thinking maybe Pepe. He's probably saying Pepe, Laka, Ceballos will come on later on once he has been run down. But
yeah.
To be fair, I'm just surprised, man. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. Well, thought Ozil would have at least been on the bench. To be fair, at least obviously we don't know the situation. Obviously Socrates, they said that they mentioned he was injured this morning. So obviously I'm assuming it's not an injury. Or, but yeah, I just want to see something more like. Something more progressive this half, that will actually looking to create chances, move forward quickly with the ball, counter attack, just something this half. That's just like, it's good keeping the ball at the back, but then if you're not going to move forward with it and progress with it, then like there's no point keeping possession without a purpose. That's how I see it. You're going to keep possession, have a purpose. Okay, cool. We're going to move it around to get City out of shape, not just to hold on to the ball. As I said, I don't think he went there to win. I think he went there not to get beaten. So if he could be in the corner for 90 minutes and no one's going to attack him, I think he'll do that. But unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna help us.
And you know you're talking about that Wolves game. I remember that game, and I also remember when Palace beat them as well. The difference is, when they sit back and then when they hit City on the break, their whole team moves forward. The defense move up to the halfway line, and then you know what I mean. We're just sitting back. We haven't got our own half for about half an hour. We're just whacking a long ball and seeing if Nketiah can chase after it. You know what I mean? Like we're playing like some bottom 6 team trying not to get hammered against Man City, man. Like, it's a bit of a free hit. People think we're going to lose. Why not go there? Have a bit of a go at them. They got a youngster at centre back, hit them on the counter, but I don't like the way we're playing. And let's be honest, if Emery was in charge, people would be annihilating that first half and the team that he picked.
Oh, mate, especially.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what, though? I can't lie to you. I feel like with Arsenal at the moment, or especially Arteta, he hasn't got his own players in. He's just doing the best he can with what he's got. So I feel like, I don't know what his targets are, because remember, there's a lot of conversations that probably go on behind the scenes, but I would say he's probably been told, you know what, just try and get European football. Probably that, you know, here's the amount of points that you need to get you over the line. You know, you never know. They probably projected to get no points against City, or probably thought, you know, I can get 1 point against City. I can get a few here, a few there, which is probably the case. Look, you just see Arteta right now, frustrated, man, frustrated. And I think if he had the choice today, he wouldn't have played David Luiz, if I'm honest.
And do you know the thing? You make a good point there, because now I'm wondering, did Arteta look at this game and kind of think, do you know what? We're not going to win this game. and I'm going to focus on the Brighton game on Saturday, and I'm going to kind of play a younger team in this game, and then on Saturday you bring in Lacazette, Pepe, Ozil, them man. Did he write it off, do you think?
Possibly. I feel like, look, we're looking at them warm up right now. You've got someone like Pepe, Martinelli. These people would have really brought it to that defense, especially that Garcia, I think his name is. Forgive me if I got it wrong.
Yeah.
So I feel like, he's probably just saying, you know what, just go through the motions. We're playing really, really reserved. You know, we're just playing like 2 banks of 4 sometimes. You know what I mean? And we don't look like we really want to attack. So, yeah.
Anthony Williams says we've waited 3 months to see that. Null and void was our only hope, man. Right?
Man, that's what I was saying. But this, oh man, that's the thing, man. I obviously I don't know, but I just hope that he's had a word with the guys and then just said, okay, cool, let's tweak the shape a bit.
Yeah.
Just to be a little bit more attack, because you can get at the thing is you can always get at the City defense. Yeah. Like that's the thing, but it's just whether you're going to take the chances. Whether we do it. I saw you put up a thing there in regards to our medical team. I think our medical team has improved, especially with the hiring of Shad Forsyth. I think he actually helped us a lot. Obviously, it was always going to be inevitable that something injuries were going to come into place.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Especially with no real preseason, like and to be playing at this intensity straight away. I'm surprised.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. I'll just say. So I think it's improved. Obviously, it could be better because obviously we had quite big injuries, but then sometimes it's actually just unfortunate.
Yeah, but you know what? We've played games. We played against Brentford, played against Charlton, and I'm sure they've played a couple internal games as well. I think everybody's gonna at least try their best to get up to scratch. People have been doing fitness programs throughout quarantine. There's been so much preparation where
this referee. Oh my gosh. These referees are just. I'm sorry, but it's just stupid, man.
I can't see. What minute are you lot
on? 46.
Yeah, I'm on 46.
Yeah. What? 46? What? 10.
46, 31, 46, 32, 46, 33. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Let's line it up.
Oh wait, am I ahead?
Yeah, you're a bit ahead.
What are you lot? 47. You must be on 47, not Eddie.
No, I'm on 46.50 now.
Oh,
1, 2, 53, 54.
Yeah, I'm on 47 right now.
Yeah, 47 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, I just think, like, when we look at it now, everybody was kind of panicking about the Brentford game. I still don't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
If you look at it, 1-0 is not that bad.
Okay, there you go.
Rough him up.
Look at Aubameyang. Head up.
Lift your head.
He's gonna take him on.
What?
Yeah, well done. You know what? I can't let Saka. You gotta give it to him, man. He's.
Yeah. You see, this is my issue with some of the youth players.
Yeah.
Is the decision making.
Yeah.
The decision making is what's gonna
final ball, innit? I've said that so many times with Willock and them, man. Like the ball.
That is it. And this is when they get into good positions. That's even the good thing. They actually can get into good positions, but it's just that final ball that just kills them. And man.
I'll be honest with you though. If you look at Willock, Willock works really hard, but does he have that attacking positional sense? Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, he's broke the lines there, innit? Yeah. He's got ahead of Saka, but then he looks like he just wanted to backheel it when the ball came. But I'm thinking, you just come out of a group of people, do you really think he should have back-killed it? I'm not trying to criticize the guy. I'm just trying to understand, you know what I mean, where he's coming from. Because I would have said, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep hold of this ball in the penalty box, and then we regroup in it. Do you know what I mean? But
are you kidding me, man?
Yeah,
You're kidding me.
It's a pen.
You're kidding me. No, go. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. I don't think it was a pen.
I think that was a pen. You can't put your hand on a man's shoulder in the penalty box.
You're kidding me, man.
No, I thought he grabbed him, man.
Yeah, look.
No, I don't know. Come on.
I think he grabs him, Addy, man. Penalty for Man City.
He showed his arms there, yeah, but then that's it. His arm come back. Oh, come on, man. Come on, VAR, man. He gave him a red card as well.
What?
No,
you can't give him double jeopardy. You can't give him. You can't do a penalty.
I don't think he's allowed to do that. It is a penalty, Addy.
That's a penalty, but it's not.
It can't be a red card then.
That's not a red card. Even with the old rules, David Luiz, he's not stopping from a goal scoring opportunity. How the heck does he know it's a goal scoring opportunity?
He took him off him when he fell over. That's crazy.
I can't believe he got a red card for that.
Yeah, that's not a red card.
He let no saves it.
Huh?
Nah. I don't. We actually got a red card. I don't actually believe it.
No, listen, the man know what David Luiz has done, by the way, today. Like, the man's come on, made a mistake, and then fouled a man and got sent off.
He's been responsible.
2-0 down. 2-0 down. De Bruyne penalty. You know, it's mad, bro. This now is going to be a training game for them.
Yeah, now here we go.
We're not going to get near them now.
Yeah, here we go now. I think the referee's out of order to give him a red card though.
Yeah, I didn't think you had to do that. Like,
it's not.
I thought they changed.
Who was that back then? These men are saying red card as well. You know, these men are saying red card as well.
That's not a red card, fam.
It's not a red card. I'm telling you, it's not a red card.
It's not a red card.
Yeah, but if it's a foul, has it not got to be a red card?
What, here?
No, that's definitely not a red card. That's
not a red. But I'm talking the Luiz. Has it not got to be a red card?
Because so then from what I've heard, double jeopardy. You can't give a penalty and a red card.
Oh yeah,
correct. Yeah.
So
unless it's a direct goal scoring, like an open goal, that's when you give. That's when you can give a red card. But don't tell me this guy's.
Yeah, I thought that was the thing that they changed. It had to be a yellow, innit?
Yeah, it had to be a yellow.
Yeah.
You know what, this guy makes a good point, because when you watch that, David Luiz is initially fouling him outside the box.
He
kind of goes into and then he goes down in the area, which he's gonna do, isn't he? But
to be fair, this is a better angle. So yeah, see again, to be fair, it's outside the box.
I can't lie to you. That's a penalty, innit? In my opinion, that's a penalty. Yeah.
I don't.
A foul for me.
Yeah.
I think he pulled him. He dragged him when he was outside the box.
Yeah, but he's dragged him over inside the box. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you can start grabbing my shirt.
Yeah.
Anywhere really, innit? And nothing's gonna happen. But you commit the foul where you impede me, or you know what I mean? Where you stop me, that's when it becomes a foul, right? So it is a penalty, but that is not a red card, in my opinion.
I wouldn't give a red card. No, but let's be honest. From an Arsenal point of view, whether he gets a red card or not, we've lost this game. Even if he doesn't get a red card, we've lost. You've got third man injured now.
Yeah.
He's not really injured though, is he? You can tell.
No, I don't think so.
He just don't want to play. He wants to get off the pitch. This game have gone much worse. 2-0, a red card, 2 injuries.
Yeah, he's centre back. Saka's gonna have to go left back.
He is
any other centre backs on the bench?
I don't think he's holding on.
Socrates got injured.
Pablo.
No.
Hold
Kolasinac.
on 1 second. I need to go check my cake. Maybe that's going to be the best thing for tonight. Hold on 1 second.
No, I can't lie to you, bro. We got to look at it like this year. From a tactical point of view, everything went out the window as soon as we conceded, man.
It did.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like before that, we were so compact, we were so defensively astute. Now it's become a thing where as soon as that ball went in, everybody's all over the place. Where's the shape now?
There's no shape. The shape's finished.
Shape's finished. That they do look like they're really look. Okay, well done, team. It looks like they're really like they've established the defensive line. You know what I mean? 5 players at the back, but again, does it make sense doing that now when we're 2-0 down? I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. This is an embarrassing defeat. Not because we're losing to Man City. That's understandable, but we just look all over the place, man. Like red cards, mistakes. Everyone will just blame David Luiz, which I get, but Luiz is not scoring. The goalkeeper making saves. Let me mute him, man, because he's making all heap of noise back there. Oh, mate, we don't look like scoring in a million years in this game.
Not even once. Not even once. There you go.
I'm not even sure Edison will have to make a decent save in this game.
No. You know it's gonna be peak, you know.
This is gonna end up. What do you reckon? 4?
I reckon 4-1 in it. I reckon we'll score in it.
4-1, bro. We are not scoring in this game.
4-1. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be. I told my guys at the start 6-0. I didn't see no. Yo.
6-0, you know.
6-0. I said 6-0 even before the match when I saw the starting lineup.
What minute are you on?
I'm on 56 minutes.
Yeah.
56, 02, 03, 04.
Yeah.
He's left turning centre back.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to.
Just gonna press high. Wait, do we actually not have any centre backs on the bench?
No, Kolasinac is there, and he's not even a centre back, is it?
He's not centre back, no.
Why is Holding not on the bench? I don't get it.
Bro, there's just so many people that I thought would have at least been on the bench.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I think. Do you know what? If you put Martinelli, that's a weird one.
Yeah, I would actually bring Martinelli.
Oh, started him.
Yeah. Started him. Maybe instead of Eddie. I don't know.
This game is horrible.
Yeah, we might get one. You know. Remember when Liverpool didn't Luiz get sent off at Liverpool?
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So to be fair, he scored a goal at Liverpool. So Bros could be correct, you know, with the one.
I think it's either me or you in it. 6-0 or 4-1, man.
Yeah, one of you is right.
One of us in it. But we all know this game's done in it. That's the main thing.
The game's done. Put all that Arsenal hope that everyone's had for 3 months. Yeah, put it out of your system for today. Stay off social media for tonight. Block your Man U friends, your Liverpool friends. Stay away. We can come back on Saturday if we beat Brighton.
Brighton. That's even. I swear we've got 3 away matches in a row.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. 2 in the league and 1 in the FA Cup.
Which one's FA Cup?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United.
Hard.
What was that score? Yeah. What was that score today?
0-0, but they got ripped off, didn't they?
Mate. I think I'm just looking about that so I can just
distract from this.
Yeah, distract from this. Because you know, I think it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah. Remember when they came to the Emirates, they popped us 3-0 the first half. And then because Arteta was good friends with the Arsenal board, he said to Pep, "Hey Pep, can you allow it? Like, let's keep it at 3-0." Then they just did training match. They did training match for the second half. With this now, I think Pep's gonna look at Arteta and say, "Yo, man, my dog's crying, man. Let me know. Hey, De Bruyne, I hate, man.
He's so good, isn't he?
He's so good.
He should. To be fair, he should win. He should win PFA Player of the Year this year.
Who, De
I
Bruyne?
think so.
Yeah, bruv.
No, I don't think he's been as good for him.
At least his numbers, like he's got the most goal contributions this year in terms of goals and assists. Like, to be fair, imagine you're saying he doesn't look as good this year, but then you see his numbers.
Yeah, true.
For me, it's Sadio Mane, innit? I can't lie.
Is it?
Yeah, Sadio Mane.
Yeah,
because do you know how many times Liverpool are winning 1-0? This lead that they've got, it's not just because of him. But when you needed someone to put the ball in the back of the net, he step up.
Yeah.
He stepped up.
And he makes a good point here, Man City are not even playing that good. Like, they're playing all right.
Yeah, they're playing all right. All right. It's a super... Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say I'm scared because obviously they've got Sane that he's going to bring on. He's going to bring on... He's probably going to bring on Aguero, and they've got Bernardo Silva.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. And Fernandinho as well.
And these men, their legs are going to get tired, so he's even going to be... Sane's going to have fun.
Do you know how tired we're going to be just chasing this ball for the next half an hour?
Yeah.
They're going to drain the living daylights out of our team.
But this is what I don't understand, Curtis. Like, look, we were playing so compact here, preserving our energy at first, and now we're just chasing everything. Like, we're just chasing the ball like headless chickens.
Yeah, we are. We look at shambles. Look at this. Yeah. Oh my God. We are so easy. Sterling doing madness, but jeez.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't really understand what the game plan is here. You know, if I was to...
No, these men are just smiling from.
Yeah,
I'll be on in a minute. I'm going to rip him up, mate.
Yeah. What, Bellerin? Yeah, I'm going to take him, spin him inside out.
So don't worry. It don't matter that I've been injured for a year, mate. I'm going to rip him apart. Look at this. We're playing long ball. We're playing like... Arteta's got to take criticism for this. I know everyone's going to hammer David Luiz, which is understandable, but the team selection was not right. I don't care what anyone says.
100%.
We spent the first half just hanging on. That's all we was doing.
As I said, like Leno had to make 3 big saves. Again, he's a keeper, so that's his job. But he's had to make 3 big saves, like not even. Yeah. And then at the same time, Ederson hasn't had to make 1 save.
Yeah, nothing at all does he have to do.
Nothing at all. So again, I'll go back to the game plan. I feel it was let's not get beaten.
Yeah,
that's it. Let's not get beaten. But then is that what if that's what
we've become? Yeah.
Then
is that what we have become? What I would say to you, right? Do we have to put it in perspective and say, look, Man City are a lot better than us. You know, they've played all right. They've beat us. Forget about it. Go and beat Brighton on Saturday and we put it out of our mind. Or are you really, really disappointed about this game?
For me, I'm disappointed in the sense that you had everybody fit, barring Socrates. So you have actually made a decision to say, look, okay, we had 2 weeks to actually set up everyone. This is how you play. Like, use the 2 friendlies to say, okay, cool. First half is going to be my starting 11. Looking at Man City, okay, this is what I want to do. But for me, I think he bottled it. I think he bottled it.
I agree.
But I feel like, what can you really do? Because at the end of the day, like, you know the quality's there. Do you go out there and let's think of it from a coaching point of view. You've got a lot of young players here. Do you want to demoralize them and just basically send them to the slaughterhouse? Or do you want to kind of just try and do what they call damage limitation? Do you know what I mean? Go there, right, you might lose 2-3-0. It's not too bad. And then you just go and you carry on for the rest of the season.
It's not good. It's not good.
Do you know what it is though, Broads? I think if we go there and we at least try and score and look like we're trying to do something, and they beat us, I think all the fans can take that and just say, you know what, we tried to win, but they're just a better team than us.
Yeah, that's true.
We've turned up here and just like, we haven't tried to win this game. I know we're all going to point at David Luiz, but we weren't doing anything, even with 11 men on the pitch.
Let's deep it and imagine if David Silva scored, or imagine if Sterling scored the sitter, the one that he chipped over the bar. That one he should have scored.
He should have scored
that one. Then you're not going to be talking about David Luiz or anything like that. Now, okay, fine, they're even bringing on Foden. That's even crazy as well.
Just bringing on team, go and have a runner,
bro.
So it's like when we bring Ty on for AFTVFC, isn't it?
so that's the thing. I think Torreira again. I think Torreira was a miss as well, especially for energy wise, because he just likes to just run around. But again, depending on what tactic you're actually going to be implementing, like I don't see how it's gonna help you, or how he would have helped, because it would just be a defensive tactic that he would have used. And again, unless people aren't fit, unless Pepe is carrying a knock and Lacazette carrying a knock, because remember Ceballos was supposed to start, unless he was carrying a knock, unless Ozil's, to be fair, maybe he just said, yeah, cool, Ozil ain't gonna play. All of that stuff doesn't make sense for me. And to be fair, I'm confused. I'm confused. And cool, people might say, "Oh, are you going to judge Arteta on this game?" We have to judge Arteta for the rest of the season, because we need to actually get in the top 6 at least to get some sort of European football back next year. But then at the same time, Mustafi, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry.
What minute are you on?
65 and 40. 41. Yeah,
do you know the thing, like, and the thing is, I always say this, like, you can't write this game off for Arteta either. Like, it isn't. No. You know, we've been to Man City and won before. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying that. And this is, let's face it, this is City's weakest team in 2 or 3 years. Like, you know what I mean?
No Martinelli. You see who's coming on?
Yeah, I can see it, man. I don't even understand what the guy's doing, honestly.
I think these are all attacking options, though. So you've got, obviously,
Yeah, but listen to me, Nelson I'm calm with, but where are you going to play better than Nelson?
I can't believe Martinelli's not got Pepe's not
Pepe, no Martinelli.
What? Like,
I think Martinelli should have. This is a game for him. He'll get a
that's it. At least I say, remember Chelsea away. At least
we had 10 men that game as well.
10 men that game, and we knew exactly how we were gonna. Okay, we sit back, then we break.
We'll hit them on the break. Do you know what? I feel like he's getting carried away with these youngsters. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm all about the youngsters playing, but they got to earn their spot. You should not just be playing because you're a young player.
Yeah,
no, but you know what, Curtis? Honestly, I think it's just going to be a thing where you're going to have a lot of the older players leave the club. They're going to go. They're probably going to go for pretty cheap as well. He's got to rebuild. If the board have given him the confidence and said, you know what, we're going to, like, you're basically here indefinitely, he's just got to build, because he knows they probably told him, we are not going to compete financially with the likes of Man City, even Leicester. Let's be honest.
So, that's how bad it is.
So he's gonna, like we said earlier, he's just got to give people minutes. I don't think people like Lacazette is a priority. I think Lacazette is probably gonna go in the summer.
But the thing is, bro, I'm looking at Aubameyang thinking, he hasn't played a game for 3 months. Yeah. His body language during this game is the worst I've ever seen it in an Arsenal shirt, honestly. Yeah, he looks to me like a guy who doesn't want to be there no more.
He don't want to be there. I reckon they're playing him to try and say, we want you to stay here. You know what I mean?
Easy Mountain Niles. Oh my God.
He's Maitland-Niles. He's playing in midfield, isn't he, as well?
Yeah. This is why. Oh, he's not.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I think,
Gosh, man.
I think with, but you just gotta give them minutes, man. I remember when Ainsley went. I remember he went Birmingham City, I think, and he done really, really well in centre mid.
No, but this is the thing. That I always say. There's certain guys in our team that their level is not the Premier League. Unfortunately, Willock wouldn't play in any of the Premier League starting 11. Ainsley Maitland-Niles will not start in any of the Premier League.
He starts in the bottom half, man. Come on.
I'm telling you, he does not start in those teams. I'm telling you, the only players I would say can actually play in our team, youth players, Saka, Martinelli. I'm happy Emil Smith-Rowe went on loan because
he needed that.
And because again, if you put him up in with these guys, again, he's not ready. He's not ready. And unfortunately, I'm not saying Willock won't ever be a Premier League player. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they are not Premier League ready now.
Right now, and I agree with that.
It can't be in this squad now. But unfortunately, they're in this squad now because we have nobody else to come in. And also because we have to hit the quota.
We have to hit the quota. There you go. So the thing is, bro, you're mentioning the rebuild, right? We need to rebuild. We know that.
Yeah.
This manager is not going to get the money that, for example, Pep would get or someone like that. He's not going to get 200 million to rebuild. So how do you rebuild? Because then do you buy players for cheap and hope that they turn out good? Or do you stick with these young players and hope that they turn out good? Like, how do you rebuild? Like, what do you think?
I believe this is a really complex answer. I'm going to simplify it for you the best I can. So, like, you most probably going to have to stick with youth, right? You know, you've got decent enough youth team players, yeah? You've got Willock. You've got Maitland-Niles, you know, England under 21. You've got a few players who are probably not quite, I'm not saying about anyone I just mentioned, but you've probably got a few players that are coming up after these names I've mentioned who are probably not quite at the Arsenal standard just yet. But then again, these are players that have had to learn on the job from people who are probably not even good enough for Arsenal.
Good enough themselves, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a bit hard. That's why I don't ever really get onto Joe Willock. I don't really get onto Ainsley Maitland-Niles and whatnot because they've had to learn on the job from guys who probably haven't even taught them properly. It's a different thing when you're learning from Henry and Vieira. So I feel like the main thing that they need to do as Arsenal Football Club is invest in your squad. Then if you don't want to invest in external players, invest in the players that you have right now. Improve the training ground. We do not see any players come to Arsenal and improve dramatically unless they're coming from youth team football, which is inevitable anyway, isn't it? You're always going to do that, right? How many players have we seen go from Arsenal to another team and just their value goes, at the very least, their value goes up? Aaron Ramsey, do you think Arsenal could even buy back? Does Aaron Ramsey even have a buyback clause in his contract? For Arsenal? Nothing. So Arsenal Football Club are not really doing things the way that football dictates you to do it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You're right.
You know, I feel like we need to invest in training ground. If you don't want to invest in players, invest in training ground facilities, invest in coaches. You know, go and do deals with the likes of Henry when he was available for so long. You didn't capitalize on it. You know, we've got Peter Cech. He's doing all sorts of deals for Chelsea, whether it's on the pitch or in terms of backroom staff. You've got Vieira. How can Patrick Vieira be a Man City man?
It's crazy, isn't it? I'm seeing this, bro. 25 games away from home against the Big Six and not one win since 2015. What is that all about?
The only thing I'll say, obviously, only in the Premier League, because obviously we've beaten City. The only thing, again, I'll say on Broad's point, if we're not going to invest, you need to have a good scouting system.
Yeah,
you need to be ready to pick up them gems that nobody else is not going to pick up. Because again, Leicester did it well. Leicester boosted up the thing. They got Riyad Mahrez. They've got
N'Golo
Kante, Vardy, and that's those are Chilwell came through the thing. But then that's the thing. Like they got in the right players. Look at their right back, Ricardo Pereira. He's probably again up there with Trent for right back of the season.
Probably better defensively as well.
Yeah, like literally, they picked out the players that they need, and scouted them well, and said, okay, none of the big guys are going for these players. Yeah, but they're very good players, so let me go for them. But then that's the thing, and I know one guy earlier said, "Oh, obviously, Addy, these are the players we've got. Who else is going to play?" Unfortunately, my issue is obviously these are youth players that come through the system, so it's not even that we bought them. But why haven't we prepared earlier to say, okay, cool, we don't have a good centre midfielder, we don't have a this, we don't have this. These guys should be coming on. Look at how long Foden's been at City for. Pep is bringing them in slowly because, like, you can't just throw a young guy like that into it. He's got and again, as Paul said, like obviously under us and that era before, where we won the Premier League, obviously you got your Vieira, you got your Omri, you got your Bergkamps, where the young players are learning from. Where Fabregas was able to flourish in there. Family was able to flourish in there because they had like the big guys that are setting standards and they had that winning mentality. Yeah. Obviously, these guys they don't have that. And like as I said, if you're not going to invest cash, which we actually need to, then we need to actually ramp up that scouting system, like and drastically.
And that's the thing, right? And look at, and it's funny, because I was going to mention scouting as well. We've got rid of scouts. Do you know what I mean? We've got rid of scouts. Those are the people that, and I don't get it. Then how you're just putting more holes in your boat. That's what you're doing, because you know what I mean. You're sinking your ship, because if you don't want to invest externally, then get scouts. You know what I mean? Invest in your training ground, invest in coaches. Like I really don't understand. And it was a really good example that you gave there, Adi, about Leicester City, right? Because you've given an example of Jamie Vardy. That's somebody who they've taken from the conference and developed. So that's what I was saying earlier, isn't it? About Arsenal players not going to, or Arsenal players not developing into, I wouldn't call Jamie Vardy world class, but do you know what I mean? Into top Premier League players. You don't really get them. Aubameyang's come out, he's probably the only top Premier League player there. And he came ready-made anyway. You know, so you're not developing players. You're not bringing youth team players through the ranks because you're not investing in your youth team. Right. You're not investing in facilities. Nothing's happening. I can't lie to you. Arsenal used to be the club that you go and develop in. Now, if I had a son and he wanted to go Arsenal,
come on, man. You know what, Leno?
He's kept us in. This game would be 5-0 if it wasn't for him.
I think Arsenal might be relegation if it wasn't for him.
I think he's got his second most. He's done the second most saves.
Most saves in the Prem. What does that say about our defense?
Remember under Emery, bro, we had there were matches where there were like 30 Watford matches
against us and that. Yeah.
Gross.
Hey, bro, they're getting love in the comments, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
What is my husband? Not with this true minute. Not with this true minute.
Don't worry, man. Everyone's bad friends during lockdown.
We're just still looking respectable, man. And Curtis still good.
Why do you think I've got a hat on, bro?
I need to get one of them fresh ego hats, bro.
Oh yeah, I got it, man. Nah, man. And you know what? You make a good point as well, man, because I don't get the direction that the club are going in, because we had Sven Mislintat, who they said was one of the best scouts in the world for getting young players, and then you get rid of him, and then you go for Raul Sanelli, who was at Barcelona signing big players, but we haven't got the money to go and sign big players. So it's like it doesn't even make sense, the people they brought in.
You know what it was? It's because when obviously you had that clash now of Raul Sanelli and Emery, because Sven Mislintat was Thingy's guy. He was Yazida's guy.
Yeah.
And obviously he's brought in Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan, Mavropanos as well. Come on, ref. What's that then? But yeah, and he's the guy that signed Kagawa, all them guys, Dembele,
all them Dortmund man, yeah.
That's it. And again, look at Dortmund. Dortmund don't spend big on their. The only big player they spent on is Haaland, but to be fair, that was even a bargain for what.
And they've trebled their investment already.
Yeah, already. Yeah, but then those are the people that you actually need to. Those are the scouts and everything that you actually need to bring in. And we actually had them man's. They called him Diamond Eyebrows, and we got rid of him.
Diamond Eye, innit? Yeah, a man got rid of him.
They got rid of him solely because he wasn't brought in from your team. And I think because I think they wanted they created a new position of head of scouting, going out. Snap! He's knocked him out. Ref is gonna blow the whistle.
Oh my god!
Oh, he missed anyway. He blew the whistle. Took him out,
That's dangerous, man. I hate stuff like that.
No, he's dangerous.
But you know Ederson. Ederson's one of them hothead.
He's a hothead, isn't he? Them Brazilians go mad.
Yeah, bro, just 100 mile an hour, bro.
Man, them man will wipe out everything that moves.
Bro, them man are winning 2-0, bro. They give Arsenal 1 goal, man. We're not gonna come back, man.
He's
asleep, man. He's out cold.
Yeah.
Wait, who is it?
No, he looks like he's awake, but.
Yeah, his legs are moving.
Do you know what happens? This is what I was talking about today. She changed already, bro.
Yeah, man. These are the loyal.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, with for example, this injury here. Remember what I was saying earlier about when I got concussed?
Yeah,
I never felt nothing like that. I just remember the thing hit me. The guy headed me in the back of the head, and I just dropped. And your arms are like this, but you just drop. You can't feel. Honestly, I dropped on the floor. I couldn't feel nothing. Ooh.
He's right off, bro. Oof.
Yeah,
really?
He got clapped.
He has Who's it, Garcia or Laporte?
I think that's Garcia.
Wow, boy. You know what? Was that Saka? He should probably hit the target there.
Of course he should. He open goal everything.
The man put it wide, fam. Like, I didn't even realise.
Look at these guys, bro. No concern about it.
None.
I'm seeing Martinelli there, man. Martinelli just starts, man.
Who is that on the floor?
I think it's Garcia.
Garcia.
Man said we're unbeaten in 2020 for another 10 minutes.
That is top.
Hey, we needed null and void, man. I told man null and void was our only way out.
Oh, that's not Garcia. Oh, wait. Yeah.
No, is that not Rodri?
Rodri, yeah. Sorry.
Because you know the mad thing. They were saying if it was null and void, they would have gone off where you finished the season before.
Yeah.
We were fifth. And Man City would have got banned. We might have actually got in the Champions League, bruv, with null and void.
The thing is, though, like, are we ready for? Do you know what? I might have to go back on my words here.
Go on.
Say that possibly getting Champions League would be good for the financial reasons.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be.
Do you know what I mean? But then I'm saying possibly only due to the fact that can we guarantee that they're even going to invest those funds? You know what I mean?
They're only going to invest funds. They're only going to invest funds if they know they're not going to get hit from financial fair play. Obviously, I've been reading that they're probably going to limit the restrictions on final fair play this year.
Yeah, they've relaxed it for this year.
So then the issue is now is if that's the case, if they're going to do that, then you actually need Kroenke to come in and step in, because obviously no one's going to get any income through like TV sale, or I don't know how much TV money. I know that they're debating about the TV money, but no stadium tickets, none of that revenue is going to come in. So they actually need to. They need to actually, if it is going to be that, then that's when Kroenke needs to step up and say, "Bang, cool, we'll invest another 200 million."
And he's not going to do that, is he? Let's be honest.
Never.
No, this man's got money, bruv.
Yeah.
Man's got money.
He's got dough, bro. Proper dough.
Proper dough, yeah.
Not even, bro. They showed the list. I think it's like second richest in the Premier League after Man City.
Sheikh Mansour.
These man look upset like this. This brother's hurt badly, isn't he?
Bruv.
He's my shot, man.
Bro, that's probably the only tackle that our Man City players had on him all game. They ain't even from us. No, but it's the Garcia boy, isn't it? He's hurt bad, bro. These man look upset.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see your guy. So this guy, Copa in the comment. Why Pepe Martinelli for? Like again now, you've got Pepe and Martinelli. And imagine if you had Aubameyang in there now. You lot could just, okay, you man sit back, let's sit deep. And them three.
Hit him on the counter attack. Yeah, man.
Them man got lightning pace, like Saka's quick.
Yeah.
And Nketiah's quick. But I think Martinelli and Pepe are quicker than all of them.
And Aubameyang up through the middle.
That's what I would have done, to be honest.
Do you know what? Ederson don't even look that bothered, does he? Like,
bro, Ederson. This man said, Arsenal again, man. Keep me here. I could have stayed at home with my wife and kids. Yeah,
these man love playing Arsenal, bro. Like, do you know what? I'm not. Are you like, you know, when we play Brighton on the weekend? Are you thinking like it's Brighton, we're gonna win, or are you just thinking it's Arsenal, man? I can't trust. You could see us going to Brighton and struggling, innit? That's the crazy thing, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then now, because of today, you have to question, what is he actually going to do? What is Arteta going? Is he going to go say, I'm going to play with my strongest team, or is he going to say, oh, we can't actually play 2 games in 4 days, so I'm going to have to change up the whole 11 again?
Yeah.
I
genuinely think he just thought, we're going to lose this game. I'll play the youngsters.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think he's got one eye on next season, man.
Bro, you can't have one eye on next season because we could be in a lot worse situation if Aubameyang and them man roll out.
Imagine imagine not even Europa League next year. So that revenue from playing Europa League gone. So then obviously you've got Aubameyang's contract still up. You've got Lacazette's contract still up. Obviously Ozil's going to be in his last year of his contract. You've got Saka going to be in the last year of his contract. You're going to have a lot of man out of contract
within 12 months.
12 months, and you don't have no European football to play, bro. I'm
That's a lot of uncertainty in it in your squad. Listen, I think I'm being honest with you. I think Arsenal Football Club are in big trouble. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Very big trouble.
Imagine
how do you turn around? Yeah, go on.
No, I was gonna say, you're saying big trouble. I haven't even mentioned Newcastle with their Saudi owner. That's what I'm gonna say.
And that's another one. And the thing is, you can't sit there and just think, it's only Newcastle. Because I remember when City got bought, man was saying, it's only Man City. Now look at them.
And
They're miles ahead of us.
Could you imagine how electric St. James's Park will be with good football and their support? They'll probably get a bigger stadium. They'll probably there's so much that you could even imagine. That the possibilities are endless. The only thing is there's a lot of talk about the Premier League blocking the move because the owners are Saudi. But I can't let you. I don't know, man.
I think they're in some way they're related to the Man City owners, and apparently the same family are not allowed to own two clubs in the same division.
Conflict of
Okay.
interest.
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
Even today, an American company
I saw that. They want to buy it.
Yeah, it's a big for thingy. Newcastle.
Newcastle,
Why did
yeah.
you go with Newcastle?
I think they're
It's cheap.
cheap, yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap because Mike Ashley just want to sell. Because obviously, for example, now Arsenal, he's not going to sell Arsenal for nothing less than $1 billion.
No, maybe more.
Bruv. Because remember, even Usmanov was looking to buy that thing for bare long, bruv. He was on budget.
And Usmanov he is balling, bro. He's got more money than Abramovich.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm losing faith.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's changed it up now. He's changed up the shape. So we're going to a 4-3-2. So he just told Aubameyang and the last Lacazette just to go up.
Go up there and see what you think.
Unless now they didn't do a substitute. Okay, so
did City make 5 already? Because I didn't see no one come on for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe it's 10v10 now.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Oh, that's not.
So what? How much extra time we got then?
That's got to be 10 minutes extra time. 8 minutes. 10 minutes.
8 minutes. Yeah.
Let me tell you something though. Look
Go
at
on.
the way Arsenal look alive right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm thinking
They're trying to score now.
11 minutes. So let's see if we can get a goal.
Yeah.
Look at this maintenance. Look at this maintenance. Oh my gosh.
The man doesn't like me.
Oh my gosh. This is you, bros.
He's a headless chicken, isn't he?
Oh my god. Because the man said, no, I don't want to play fullback no more. Put me center midfield.
The man, he should have just kept his mouth shut and just made a career at right back. You know what I mean?
You know what though? You got to rate it, man. Like at the end of the day, for a man to say, "Look, this is what I really want to do."
Yeah,
you believe in it.
It's 10v10.
It is 10v10. Yeah.
Oh, Leno again.
Yeah. Look, it don't make no difference.
Foden.
They've scored. Look.
Let's say, man. It's just
3-0.
This is what they've been waiting for, though, isn't it? I can't lie. The tactics. Listen, Arteta's got his hands tied here, but the tactics have been all over the place.
Who scored that? Foden.
Yeah, Foden.
Yeah, Foden. Yeah.
It's a jump.
9. Yeah, 10v10.
Yeah, it's 10v10 and we conceded. Oh, mate. I don't know.
Mustafi at no point looked to see where Aguero.
No.
At no point. So you see Aguero. So Aguero's your man. You told him to go there. At no point did he actually say, "Let me see where Aguero is."
No,
yeah.
Mustafi messed up because that's what you call show me your number.
Why don't he go? Well, look. Now he should be marking him. Like, and the man tried to block the pass and fell over. Like, oh mate. Do you know what? A lot of the fans, right, will rightly so blame David Luiz, but I like this performance. Yeah. I can't even like David Luiz ain't good enough. We know that already, but this performance, I think, has been embarrassing. If this was a boxing match, right, we haven't laid one punch on them, not one.
Losing on points.
I don't think we shot in the second half, you know.
No, I don't think we've hit the target. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if we've actually had a shot at all. In fact, Saka's one that went wide.
No, but he blew the whistle by that time.
Oh, he blew the whistle already. Yeah. 3-0, bro. City haven't even got out of first gear for this, you know.
Man, have they even started the car? Did they start the car?
They go. You know what? Put the keys down. We'll walk to the shop.
Bro,
Jeez, man.
Tactically, we've been all over the place, man.
Look at this. Sterling been running all game, bro. All these men been running all game. Look,
I said, guys, we can still do that. Yo, man. Haven't scored.
I think City need to lose 2 men before we can. City
need to walk off the pitch, bro.
As I said, Yeah, Pep's probably going to make them run after because they didn't get the game.
Well, Pep said, boys, man, you lot got to do 10 box to boxes, man. You ain't even broke a sweat.
I'm
But
gonna
why
lie to
would
you,
you go look?
but listen, we're joking about that, but this is the level that people are taking it serious on. Do you know what I mean? People are taking fitness. You can tell the difference. Like, have you ever played in a game and you're like, raw, these lot are head and shoulders above us? Do you know what I mean? Fitness. So I remember the first time I played against a first team, played Dagon Rebic. I was like, what, 17, playing Resis my whole life, bro. Like, obviously, 17 on it. Bro, you know when a man is just, but I'm so used to just barging man off in youth football. You know when a man is just roughing you up and you're like, you can't do nothing, fam. Like, this is how it looks with Arsenal. And doesn't it ever, like, occur to them, like, raw, like, we are so way behind, like, you know what I mean? Like, physically, mentally, technically, like, look, we're just chasing the ball around, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
these men are playing with us. They're playing with us.
Yeah, man.
The thing is, if Man City were playing anyone else in the top 6, even the top 10, they would not have a game as easy as this.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
Should have scored as well.
Should have.
He's annoyed, bro. Pep's even gonna be angry with him.
Pep's gonna go mad. Pep's like, what? You think you can miss that?
Trust me. But that's what I'm saying. This is the difference from that. Like, just look. Even if you look at the third goal, we look hopeless, man. In defense, we just look hopeless.
We do. Let me try and put a positive spin on it, right? Are people gonna say, right, it was 0-0, you know, we'd had 2 injuries, we still look defensively okay. David Luiz makes a mistake and then it goes wrong from there. Like, or do you just think, you know what, we just weren't good enough and we didn't look like scoring anyway?
I feel like we weren't good enough. Look, I'm not saying it to disrespect the Arsenal players. I told you this year, no word of a lie. This is something that's been a recurring theme.
Oh, he missed.
How's he missed that?
How has he missed that? Bro, but hold on, just deep what Edison did there. Yeah? Edison took out 6 players. One ball.
He took out our whole midfield and our strikers with 1 ball. Our midfielder, Edison's a better passer than our midfielders. Like that ball he's just played. I haven't seen an Arsenal midfielder play that ball all game.
Six man with 1 ball.
I can't believe Aguero missed that. You'd put your mortgage on him scoring that.
Near post, he loves that near post finish, isn't it? But
yeah, he does. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
That's a sitter for him.
Oh my gosh. Look at the attempts when it comes up on.
19 attempts. But I told you one thing. Wow, 0.
We haven't had a shot on target.
But I told you what, man. I'll be honest with you. You just go look at like this. It's like,
go on.
This has been happening in Arsenal for years, fam. That's why I don't really knock the players, man, because it don't matter what year we're in. It's the same thing.
Innit?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Arsenal. Like what happens, or 15 years.
Come on, then. Come on, at least 1 shot on target. At least 1 shot.
I wouldn't say 15 years. I can't lie to you. I would not be saying 15 years, but I feel like it don't matter who's on the pitch. Arsenal been like this for so long.
Yeah.
Good 10 years.
To be fair, I agree with you, but then this is the thing that there was a comment that's saying, Arsene Wenger needs to apologize. Bro, Arsene Wenger's gone. This is the thing that people need to understand. The guy's gone.
Yeah.
Gone. But things brought in these players. Emery brought in these players. Everybody's brought in these players. So, like, we can't keep blaming old people. Different regime, different setup. This is what it is now. Go on then, Nelson.
So, why would Thomas want to come?
Oh my gosh.
Why would Thomas
Partey want to come to Arsenal, he's saying?
Look, players will only come to Arsenal.
Money, Premier League, money.
That's honestly, I said to my guy the other day, people will move for money. Aubameyang will move to any team. He'll even go to China if he gets a right deal. Remember, he's 31. He's 31. He's gonna be the last biggest deal he's gonna get. The last biggest deal he's gonna get. So, bro, he's gonna maximize his earnings. So, Party reports are saying he's gonna triple his earnings at Atletico. Why is he gonna stay in Spain?
He must be. Apparently, he's only on 50 grand. I say only, but you know what I mean. 50 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what seems to be a common thing in Spanish football? Especially even remember when Neymar was on 80 grand at Barca.
Is that what he was on?
Yeah, he was on 80 grand at one point, right?
He backed him early.
When you start winning trophies and that, you get some mad bonus. So
yeah,
the incentive there. Yeah, the incentive is right there.
And we want to start showing attacking intent in the last 10 minutes of the game when the game's done.
Yeah, I think it's just like one of those ones.
You know the difference is, like you said earlier, it's the final ball, bro. We've got loads of players who can get in good positions, but the final ball is not good enough.
No, but it's.
But honestly, I think. Oh, go ahead, Andy. Sorry.
No. I'm even speaking because I'm just annoyed. Well, to be fair, I'm not even annoyed because again, I said 6-0 anyway. That's what I call it.
So they've done 50% better than you said.
Half the money in it.
I see. What Curtis was saying is that it's the final ball, man. You can't. At times, sometimes you can learn it. Sometimes it comes naturally, and unfortunately, it doesn't come naturally to our players, which is unfortunate.
Do you know the big thing, right? And someone, I forget who said it in the comments, right? Do you know when I watch Arsenal play, whether they're winning or losing, I don't see a winning mentality at that club. I don't see winners. I don't see fighters. I just don't see that. And I think that's the problem. The mentality at the club is wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, if I'm honest with you, it's mad because for years we've seen players, even players here, I'm not going to lie to you, they're going to leave and go to Real Madrid or let's look at it right now, yeah? Atletico Madrid are linked with, what's his name, Lacazette. Yeah, Lacazette. A lot of Arsenal fans are thinking, he's finished, he's done, yeah?
Please don't blow the whistle. Thank you. God bless you. God bless
you. We didn't have a shot on target.
Yeah.
God bless you.
But that's what I'm saying. We've got so many players that are linked with way bigger moves, Champions League clubs and stuff like that. Like, there's something wrong, man. I don't think it's always the players because these same players are gonna go and play in big teams and win trophies, man. I think that from anybody, even people on the bench, they can go to better teams and win trophies. I've heard that Lacazette is linked with Atletico Madrid. I've heard Maitland-Niles has been linked with Man City. I've heard that
send Maitland-Niles.
I think, well, listen,
for free.
Then listen, if he goes Man City, I'm sure he'll win a lot of trophies, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Like this, I don't think the problem is him as such. You know, you've got coaching staff, you've got all sorts of people that analyze your game and are meant to help you improve, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's something that, because listen, Maitland-Niles could well go Man City and become a player, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, why is it that he couldn't do that at Arsenal? Everyone's gonna be like, oh wow, we had such a gem on our hands. But I think it's just a problem that's been happening at Arsenal for years, man.
I heard that. I think again that it was the culture that was around Arsenal, but then at the same time, as I said to you, only a handful of players in this starting lineup can play for a top 6 team. To be fair, no, top 6 even got it big. Let's even bring it out even bigger. Top 8 team. Yeah. Because look at we're ninth now. So like, obviously, let's take out Sheffield United. They're an anomaly. So cool. But then top 8, Leno. I think Lacazette can go in there. I think Aubameyang will go in there. Again, as much as everybody hates Ozil, I think Ozil will go in there. Other than that,
Martinelli, maybe.
Martinelli, Tierney, Saka.
No one else really.
Yeah,
Tierney,
no. Yeah, other than that, nah. And that's the problem. I think our recruitment as well at times has been shocking. Like Mustafi, 35 million. Like, and this is the thing, Mustafi. I remember first half of that season before he got injured, he actually did well. But then you just saw the true Mustafi in.
Okay, and let's look at. For me, I can't even say the true Mustafi. Mustafi, World Cup winner. He was.
Hold on, World Cup winner. He was a substitute. He was a squad player. No. Let's deep it. Yes, World Cup winner. He was part of that World Cup winning squad, but he was not part of the team. Or not a player that actually contributed on the pitch.
You can't. I can't say that because at the end of the day, like,
okay, cool. Okay. Steve Mandanda, World Cup winner.
Yeah,
bro, Maka did not begin at the World Cup.
So you're saying Mandanda is not good?
Oh, I'm not saying that Mandanda is not good, but I'm just saying that I can't just say, oh yeah, Steve Mandanda, World Cup winner, when Steve Mandanda didn't do anything in the World Cup. Like, yes, he was good enough to be part of that squad because there were other goalkeepers that he got picked, he got chosen above, but then Mandanda did not actually contribute to the French team winning that thing. Cool, in training, yeah, he's probably in goal, but on the pitch, he wasn't there to make any decisions.
That's but that's a really easy thing to say, and don't get me wrong, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, you don't just get into certain teams when you are absolutely rubbish. It doesn't go like that. Do you know what I mean? If you look at in the last 10 years, you had Germany, 2010. Yeah, you had like the likes of Ozil, Muller, and all of them. Mustafi, I think, coming through around the same time or a little bit after.
No, not Mustafi. Not Mustafi. Okay. When you say let me tell you why. Let me tell you what I said. Ozil, he was from Werder Bremen to Real Madrid. Muller, he was already at Bayern Munich. Götze was coming big at Dortmund. Went to Bayern Munich.
All 4 years later.
Khedira, Sami Khedira, all those big guys that you're saying they actually want to go play for a big team. But what let's look at Mustafi now. Mustafi was at Sampdoria.
Yeah.
And then later on went to Valencia. Again now, not a oh my goodness, World Cup winner. Yes, everybody that I can actually say World Cup winner and actually contributed, actually elevated themselves. They went up a step.
Götze didn't. Yeah, but you could put Götze. Although he scored the goal in the final, he wasn't really there either. Julian Draxler still got a big move. He wasn't really there either. Do you know what I mean? Draxler,
hold on, these guys contributed on the pitch though.
No,
they actually contributed minutes.
No, they didn't. Because Draxler even said he don't even care about his World Cup medal because he didn't even.
I understand what you're saying, but Draxler actually contributed minutes. Mustafi did not contribute minutes.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, don't get me wrong, you are right. You have a point to some degree in it. But when I'm saying World Cup winner, okay, you know what? Let me take that back.
It's just like Torres. Oh, sorry, with your statement there, Torres said that he didn't win that Champions League medal.
Oh my
God. At Chelsea, but my guy actually contributed.
Whatever he wants to say is what he wants to say, but we know the facts in it. Do you know what I mean? It's the fact
you know what I'm saying. Similar with Draxler. Draxler could say he didn't contribute in the way that he wanted to contribute, but he actually contributed. But Mustafi cannot come out and say that he contributed.
No, I can't say that, man, because you got to understand, like, a squad is a squad, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, tournament football and whatnot, you can't say to somebody, right, you didn't. Personally, I'd be like Draxler. I'd be like, you know what, I want to actually play games and that. But I would never look at the next man and think, right, he didn't even do that in any way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because this is how a squad works.
Let me give you this question. So how many guys, I'm trying to even think of, I think it was even England squad, that turned down to be in the squad because they knew they weren't going to start. Again, it's people. It's the thing. People actually turn. I don't want to just be part of it if I'm actually not going to be part of it. There's guys that are going to tag along. Oh yeah, but you don't play no part. But then there's certain guys. I want to play, bro. I don't want to. Even if I'm a sub.
I hear you, but we can't.
I'm a sub. I don't mind playing, but certain man.
I hear you, but we can't say that because at the end of the day, that's the wrong mentality. Look, I understand from a personal point of view. Yeah, I understand. Like me, I would have said, if anything, even like we got to the final of Blood Brothers, yeah, if I was sitting on the bench, God forbid, I would be thinking to myself, raw, I hate this. You know what I mean? I don't want to ever miss I hate even coming off at sub. You know what I'm trying to say? But look, let me just wrap this up quick because obviously we're here to talk about Arsenal and whatnot. But what I'm saying is the way that a squad works is everybody's involved. There's going to be contributions from backroom staff, from players that are not even playing, unused substitutes, which we don't even know in it. You know what I mean? When I say Mustafi World Cup winner, I mean somebody that's just been in a winning side. You know what I mean? And he's around good players who potentially they can boost you in it. Ultimately, it's up to him, though.
Yeah, man. So come then, I'm gonna wrap up because we've been on for 2.5 hours, man. But give me both of your rundowns of the game and what you think we can do on the weekend, what we need to do different. Adi, man, give me yours first.
I would say that obviously running down the game, I didn't expect anything from the game, to be honest. I expected us to be a little bit more attacking than today. I thought that side of the game was just atrocious from Arteta. And again, as I said, I state that I don't think he wanted to win the game. I think he set up to actually just not lose the game. And again, I think with that mentality, you're already setting up to fail. Okay, cool. Let's just get beaten. Oh, it's Man City. Let's not get beaten. So and especially without the tools to say, okay, cool, we can be like solid defensively. Obviously, discipline-wise, you saw the team hold a shape, keep a shape. Leno, again, I think if anyone's going to hold their head high, it's only going to be Leno. Obviously, David Luiz played a pivotal part in this game, obviously not for the wrong reasons, unfortunately. But again, he's going to have a 1 game ban, but unfortunately, I think Mari looked well, looked good, so hopefully he's back soon. Because I don't know what to say. This game was a write-off from the beginning. I just hope now going into the match on the weekend, he actually wants to go and attack and play football and actually take the game to Brighton, because obviously, Brighton would have had support from their fans and everything. Obviously, that's not there anymore. So this is the best opportunity to go to all these teams where their stadiums will actually help them and the fans will actually help them to get over across the line. This is the time where you have to go with that attacking mentality, because they ain't nobody there to give them support in the background, and then bang, just wipe them off the pitch.
Yeah, man. Bro, so what do you think? Just quickly.
Yeah. So I think, look, today tactics were a bit confusing. You know, I'm no master tactician, but just as a layman, as a basic person, I didn't understand. We looked like first we were really compact, we were defending well. I don't think he wanted to play David Luiz. Maybe he had to play him by default. You know, obviously when Pablo Mari, I don't know if I said his name wrong. When he came off, he had to play Luiz, and you could see when Luiz made that first mistake and they scored, and Arteta's facial reaction, it just told you there's more to the story. Since that first goal went in, we were all over the place. I feel like going forward, we probably didn't make the best decisions, but maybe we didn't even have the right resources. You know, I think Martinelli is, I don't want to say too much about the guy, but I feel like he's a big part of Arsenal's future. whilst he's at the club. Brilliant attitude, great ability, and that Chelsea game shows when you got that consolation goal. That Chelsea game shows in it, and I think it would be good to give him minutes. I think just going forward, then let's forget today's game. He was never going to win it, in my opinion. But going forward now, I feel like we're going to really see what Arteta is going to be doing next season. Is he going to be sticking with youth, or is he going to try and keep the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang? And ultimately, this is going to define maybe our success over the next few years. So I think next game is going to tell us a lot, because that's a must-win game. That's a game that we need to win, and we should expect to win. And the way that Arteta brings his team out on that day is going to tell us a lot. Today was just kind of like, you know what? We all linked up. We all watched the game. We're glad football's back. But now we're back. Let's see what's really good.
No, for real. You make a good point, man. Thanks to you both for coming on. It's been a long one, man. The first live stream I've done on here, man. It's tiring, isn't it? But yeah, good, man. Check out Broads. What's your channel? Broads TV?
Yeah, Broads TV on YouTube, Instagram @JBroads, as it's spelled there.
Yeah, and Adiad, is it Adiad? Is that the same?
Yeah. That's my Twitter account and Instagram, so you can add me on there as well.
Yeah, man. Everyone watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll be back next time, man. Bless.
Respect.